Let everybody know they're being recorded. You're being recorded now. For Skype.
Attention bar patrons.
Be on your permanent record.
Right.
Drinks are our half price, and it's time to loosen up from your work week. Show some love to your bartender, that lovable loudmouth with absolutely no filter, Trevor
Here's
Gardner.
There you go.
What do you know
The Honeymooners. YouTube.
about this world and all its demands? Sometimes it's hard to face it. What are your future plans?
What's up, Cheeto
Get
Breath?
off your throne.
Cheeto Breath.
Get off your throne and have a little faith.
HR pop and stuff. Push your bed when things get rough.
All right, pup and stuff.
HR pop and stuff. Can't do a little as a
Trevor's Happy Hour. Freddie the Flute.
Once upon a summer time, just a dream.
Everybody wants to blow Freddy.
Come and play with me, Jimmy. Come and play with me.
I'm going to play with this Jimmy.
I will take you on a trip far across the sea.
But the boat belonged to a cookie old witch who had in mind the flute to snitch.
From her broom broom in the sky, she watched her plans materialize. She
Billy
waved.
Mays.
The beautiful boat was gone.
Billy Hayes.
The skies grew dark, the sea grew rough, and the boat sailed on and on and on and on and on and on.
I threw a tantrum to get my parents to take me here.
I
wanted to see the movie with Mama Cass.
The witch's boat attack, and as the boy was fighting back,
He called his rescue racer crew as often they'd rehearsed, and off to save the boy they flew.
But who would get there first?
But now the boy had washed ashore, Puff arrived to save the day, which made the witch so mad and sore. She shook her fist and screamed away. HR Puff and Stuff, push your bed when things get rough. HR Puff and Stuff, can't do a little 'cause you can't do enough.
HR Puff and Stuff. Irving must be drunk. HR Puff and Stuff. Irving can't drink enough Jimmy. Anyway, there's a show. Well,
There you go.
Irving the Indian boy. I'll be there. It's like coming here is like paint dry.
Show it.
I know he will.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's the show. What? Marty KROFFT passed away. I talked to Tracy Parsons, who's like the manager of Johnny Whitaker, and he's going to come on the show. Not today because it's too soon, but he'll come on. So, what happened to your picture?
I don't know if something goofy going with it.
Yeah,
I moved it. How's that?
I don't know. I got the rabbit. Yeah, rascally rabbit. You rascally rabbit. Okay, I went to the gym today again. I feel much better when I ride the bike. You know,
Okay.
I like going.
Yeah, I got to start doing something.
Yeah,
I'm out of breath. Even just walking out the street and back.
get to go there and see like girls like at big tits like hanging out of there and just sit around and watch them, and it's like it's a pretty good environment.
Yeah.
And you get to ride the bike and watch TV and all that, and then go to the bar and work it off and go back and ride the bike but
Yep.
whiskey.
Yep.
I don't know who's going to come on today, but I talked. Oh, Carolyn Ellis. I'm trying to get a hold of her, zombie. She might.
Good luck.
She could look at you.
Quit trying to grab them all the time. Trevor,
They're like 80 years old. They're like 80 years old.
Yeah.
She was hot back in the day. I went to. Oh, this is Trevor's Happy Hour, by the way. Irving the Indian Boy is not going to give us our intro, so Zombie can.
Let's, and I don't know why, Trevor's Happy Hour.
Yeah.
As Sunday, and today's Sunday, but Sunday, and you're listening to and watching the Trevor's Happy Hour. Two lonely people.
You lonely people.
Not two lonely people just looking for love.
on Trevor's Happy Hour. Me, Zombie, $20. Huh? That's
Trevor
it?
and I will do anything for $20. Just call us right now and give us your request and what you need done, and for $20, and we'll hop right on it.
We're not looking for calls. We're just looking to fuck around and
Yeah, we're looking for $20.
yeah. And we're gonna post this on YouTube. Maybe we'll get what do they call that on YouTube? They have to like give like a star.
We're
Star-
just joking. We're not for real.
Stars.
We're not doing it for money.
Yeah, here's Zombie and I. Here's the show. Trevor's Happy Hour. Air Supply. We're the last two less lonely people in the world. The losers. Right here, sitting here at Trevor's Happy Hour. And nobody calls 657
I was down
444 5501. I feel better when I have a couple beers.
It's hide the razor blades. I
don't care. You can
am Nenny.
Always
I want to hear at least a song
from day to day
until Irving comes on.
Never came my way.
Really, you don't like this? It's beautiful.
I'm not drinking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, here you go. I am Reagan. I got Ultra. Michelob Ultra.
Oh man, those are. I can have it. They're in the refrigerator right now. I don't think he'd mind if I drank them at all, but I just.
It's water.
No, not ultra light. No.
Two less lonely zombies.
Ultra lights.
It's gonna be fine.
So we might come to ultra lights.
Out of all people in the world,
I just wish Kimberly.
In my life where everything was wrong, something finally went right. Now there's two less lonely people in the world.
Oh, that's everybody. Thanks for coming on the show. Where the show's over now.
See you next week.
See you next week. How long we do? Like 5 seconds?
Yeah.
That's usually the show. And then Frankie and everybody will show up like half hour later. Where are you?
Yeah. Well, they did the time. We didn't do the time change, so, and we refused to. So right now it's 5:10.
I don't think I'm going to post this show up unless somebody comes on and does something. Al Graham talked to me today.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says he said he can get me Robbie Krieger on the show. I said, all right. He goes, well, why do you want to talk to that guy? He goes, that guy has no marbles in his head. The guy he's brain dead. I said, well, he's Robbie Krieger. Well, why are you so infatuated with that guy? I don't like him. It's like, I don't know. He's Robbie Krieger. Well, that's the thing. He's like what do you call it? A contemporary of Robbie Krieger. He knows him. So it's like he judges him from a different angle. You know, he's not going to talk to you. He doesn't know how to talk. He's like, he's fucked up. It's like he just plays the guitar and he's fucked up. He can't say anything.
Join the club.
Yeah.
Well, I just asking, where'd you come up with that riff?
Exactly. I said I'm going to talk about his childhood and how he became Robbie Krieger, and then I want to talk about how he ran away from me when the cops. He said I was the police. And
why did Morrison punch you in the eye?
Yeah. It's like, but Al Graham was like his buddy. Like, they work together, so it doesn't work.
That was Al Graham's the guy that yells a lot, right?
Yeah. So here's what it says. So I'm going to read it because Al Graham's not even listening.
Well, he's another Dave Lehrman, in other words, Al Graham.
Yeah, no, he's like,
I never heard of him. I never heard of him. So how does Al Graham know all these people?
Inside.
Huh?
He's on the inside. Al Graham is on the inside. He wasn't like the guy out in the public. I mean, he really does. I mean, ask Tony.
Oh, I don't doubt you. I don't doubt him as well.
Exactly. Ask Tony.
But what does he do? Was he a promoter?
I said, okay, Al. I mean, if you have like such a big fucking mouth, I want him to tell him on this show. I said, okay, I'm going to read what you wrote. He wrote this to me. I said, let's get Robbie Krieger. He goes, okay, but be prepared. He looks like a fucking chuck roast. And there's more depth in an ashtray.
Oh, yeah. He looks like no, I saw recent pictures of him. And he looks really, you would never know it was him. He looked like a homeless guy.
That better.
Looked like he wandered off from a retirement home.
Al Graham talking about Robbie Krieger. He
Yeah.
is utterly boring. It's holy fucking hell. So if you still want him on, I'll see what I can do, but only reluctantly because there's much better people to talk about on the Doors than him. He goes, such as? I go, yeah, I want him. Question the Doors. He goes, such as? And I go, I had never met Eric Burden. This is Al Graham talking. And he was a Maharishi follower. Actually, unlike Jim, he and John Densmore were prissy little girls. And as far as his childhood goes, boring as all fuck. I don't even, I want to read this to Robbie Krieger. Yeah.
My lighting teacher
Uh-huh.
told me that the Doors concert he went to back in the day was some of the boringest shows he ever seen.
Really?
Oh no, it's Cream.
Cream.
Cream. And Cream was
I
fantastic.
think Morrison would have been boring. He said Morrison was the greatest when you lit him up with a few drinks.
Yeah. Otherwise he was like
But when he said when Morrison sobered up, he was like a little pussycat. He was like shy and didn't want to talk to anybody. So,
it's
so he
all
goes,
of us.
I don't think he can remember, but I've got to explain something to you. I have a very, very, very bit of memory of Robbie Krieger, John Densmore, and Ray Manzarek. I'm sure he does. And Dennis Sugarman. Yes, Denny Sugarman. He wrote the book Wonderland Avenue. I got it. And all of the lawyers and all the record company. This is good. I like this. At least I'm getting out the real thing. We put this on YouTube. Then and all of the record lawyers and record company fucking my brother-in-law out of his royalties. Oh, well, Jim didn't want any money, from what you've been telling me, and threatening to sue him and suing, and made him pay for all the Miami thing when they had a deal. They would all look after each other. They reneged on the deal, every single fucking one of them. I hope Al doesn't mind. One of them. And when
You better call Al up. Ask him.
when he died, they all talked shit about him. So fuck the Doors and fuck the horse they rode in on. I said, we could talk about that. Let's talk about that. He goes,
I like the Doors, but not as
I
much
mean,
as I used
I
to.
don't I mean, Al knows the inside stuff that's never been publicized, I think. Because he was there he was a fly on the wall.
But
And
a
I
lot
believe,
of what I read that Morrison, when he got famous, and drunk, was a real asshole.
yeah, well, he said that, but see, he knew Morrison. He said Morrison lit up when he took the drinks and he was an asshole. And when he quit, he was like a little kid. He goes, that spineless little prick, Robbie Krieger, hasn't got the balls to talk about anything. I don't know why you want a man. I just told you what a piece of shit he is at a dead guest. So what's the fascination with him? I said, I just want to pick his brain. Well, your responses would be much quicker if you spoke into the fucking microphone. I like Al. He does not have a fucking brain to pig.
Well,
It's dumb and fucking bag of hammers. Don't you get it? I go, all right, Al. I gotta talk later.
I didn't know who Al was. I just knew the yelling guy.
I know. Well, we'll put this on YouTube. Anybody want? I'll put the Doors. I'll tag the Doors, and people want to listen to Robbie Krieger. What Al thinks of him, we'll do it. If Al wants to like make this a pirate show, we will. I'll expose everything he said.
He didn't mention Manzarek at all.
No, because I believe Manzarek was basically the money man behind the whole show.
Yeah, I think he was the brains behind it.
He was. Of course, he's the one that put out all those albums. Greatest hits and everything, and he's the money man.
What'd you think of X?
X.
The group X.
Who was in it?
Billy Zoom, X, Xena. I can't remember the lead singer's name, the other singer's name. But Manzarek produced them and then played on a couple albums.
Here, I'll play a song while we're waiting for somebody to call.
They did really good version of Soul Kitchen.
Which one you? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Alan Graham's still trying to figure out Skype. Fine.
If you shared your screen, everybody could see what you were watching.
I can't because it's on a different computer.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
You told me that already. I forgot.
Yeah, I can just play audio. All right, here we go. Here's X Soul Kitchen. I haven't heard that. Come down to my soul kitchen. This is, I mean, this is your music. This is too fast. I'm gonna slam dance with somebody.
That's Billy Zoom.
All right.
You could turn it off, Trevor. It's cool.
Well, we can either listen to this or listen to the top 25. Here you go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Michael Mahone. We are now exclusive live coverage of the Facebook social media playoffs. And let it start up. It all begin right now. Just give me at least 5 more minutes to lead it off. Hold on for a sec before we go on there. Who's your guest appearance?
The invisible stripper.
No, they're all.
Tina.
No, it's not Janessa Brazil.
They all, you know, hey, Cameron, they all call in once I stop the show. That's the thing. It's like, hey, where'd you go? I said, well, you weren't on last hour, so you're on. Go ahead.
Hold on for a second. Let me get this. Everything has got to be straightened things out, but it's going to take at least about a minute. Hold on. Yep. And also, we got some good news. I completed my cross-country season history in the record books. I was at the Northeast Regional Cross-Country Championships for Foot Locker at Franklin Park in Boston. But
How long? Cool.
Yep. All right. Here's the top 25 standings as of right now. Hold on a sec. All right. Leading off is Snooki with 2,005 points with Nicole Palizzi. Number 24 is Mia Astano, known as the she is a violin from Denver, Colorado. Wayne Collins with 2,090 points. He's at number 23. And Leave It to Beavers, Jerry Mavis stands at 2,160. Number 21 goes to Crystal Stocks at 2,235. Number 20 is Pat Matthews with 2,431. Number 19 is Huntington Henry. Gets a low response with 2,570. Number 18 is Lassie's Guru, John Povos, with 2,613. In 17th place, it's the Apprentice Winifred and Iowa Representative Republican, Connor Ghost, with 2,670. Number 16 goes to the Canadian model, Ashley Collingwood, with 3,070. The 15th place goes to the legendary Mammy Mandorin with 3,435 points. Number 14 is Liz, Born to Be Wild, with 5,155 points. In 13th place goes to Eddie Benicillo with 5,606 points. In 12th place is Honey and Diaz, the Filipino women's weightlifter, with 5,645 points. 11th place goes to David Sutton, still stands at 6,251 points. In 10th place, the former American Gladiators and country music singer Don Hollywood Yates with 7,350. 9th place was Katrina Campens with 8,310 points. Number 8 is the Snake Charmer, the Bagpiper RTJ with 15,238 points. 7th place is 80-year-old Linda Gay Scott with 15,960 points. In 6th place, he's been eliminated by only 5 points with 24,450 points. Your remarks to that, Trevor.
He gets 8 points, not 5.
No, he's got 5 points. He just missed it. He's in 6th place. He's been eliminated. Now, the 5 individuals.
Oh,
3,
shoot.
2 Americans.
You know what? We had a little sound problem. Could you do it? Could you start all over again?
No, that's it. All right, number 5, Bill Mooney with 24,420 points. In 4th place, it's Be Prepared Frankie McDonald with 24,920 points.
Yay, Frankie.
In 3rd place goes to Mary Joy Tamel Jimenez Ole with 25,810 points. In 2nd place, the Canadian sports nut Mick Aussie with 27,770 points. And the front runner from Hudson, Massachusetts, one of the locals, it's Owen McQuaid, still leads by over 1,700 points with the leading pack of 24,935 points. Is any other questions before we hang up and say goodbye?
You can't hang up. What about Pat Matthews? Where was he fall? Where did he fall?
Pat Matthews, what place he is in? He's in 20th place with 2,431 points. He's out of the playoffs.
Are you ready for this? Pat Matthews did a new intro for my show. Okay, hold on.
Go ahead, Pat, where are you?
You want to know? Hold on a second. Here it comes. Hold on. I want you, everybody to listen, because Cammy, you haven't heard this yet. Listen to this.
Not yet. I'm doing it now.
Okay, hold on. Here it comes. Let me do the intro to the show. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I'm in 25th place. Hold on. Come on, Pat Matthews. Here it comes.
He's controversial. He's shocking. It's Trevor and his charming friends.
Wally, the emotional support alligator, went to see a Phillies game.
Are you serious?
Al, and Frankie.
There's a lot of.
Hi, Frankie.
Hi, Frankie.
Hi, Frankie.
Frankie, what are you doing? He's a man in disguise in real life.
There you are. You're on there.
Thank you. Thank you, Pat Matthews. I appreciated what you call. Is anybody else?
It's happy hour with Trevor Garner. No relation to Jennifer.
Who cares?
All right. There's Pat Matthews with my new intro, or he's going to do another one too. All right. Hey, Camman, say hi to Irving the Indian drunk. Hey, Irving.
Indian boy, it's a great honor to meet you. Is anything else before we say goodbye, before we head towards next week? Someone is going to be eliminated. Will be Frankie McDonald, will be Bill Mooney, will be Mary Joy Tamel Jimenez, will be Mick Aussie, or will be Owen McQuaid. All 5 individuals, no one is safe.
You can go.
Where's Oral Hershiser on the list? Is he on the list?
He's not on the list.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, man. Where's Jackie Gleason? Look at this picture, autographed of the whole Honeymooners cast. You like it?
How come Audie Meadows is over his? How come Audie Meadows signed over his?
At 96, 97 years old, she could be live over 100 years old as a result. The same thing is Mammy Van Dorn, also in her 90s, and also Angel Gardadell. He's only 96 years old, still works at the Angels and Vilma's gift shop, who is now retired after 75 years in Seligman, Arizona. Go.
Yeah, man. How big are Mamie Van Dorn's boobs?
Larger than life. It's true.
Would you titty fuck Mamie Van Dorn?
No.
Oh, man. You're horrible.
Yeah, all right, guys. We'll see you again next week. I'm Michael P. Mahone. You're listening to the Trevor's Happy Hour. God bless.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. There he goes, out into the wilderness, into Framingham, Massachusetts. There's Irving.
And this is Trevor's Happy Hour with Trevor Garner.
Huevos.
Call in now, 657-444-5501. That's 657-444-5501.
We've had an action-packed show already.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, for $20, we're doing a
For
$20
about 5
marathon.
minutes.
No, it's 5 minutes. You're a half hour late.
Shh.
You know,
Give me a break.
well,
You're fine. Yep.
Hey, Bobby. Look, hey, Irving, call the show at 3 a.m. in the morning. And I don't mind it, but it's kind of, Irving calls me at 3 a.m. Hey, dude, what time is it? I thought it was 10 p.m. No, it's 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, you did that to me the other day, too.
Oh, no, it's no big deal. I like it, actually, because I was taking a shit and I needed somebody to talk to. I figured, hey, there he is.
Oh, that's an image I don't want in my head.
Particularly since he doesn't have a toilet in his room.
Exactly.
Taking a fucking dump in a 5-gallon paint bucket.
Yeah, it's got it's one of those orange ones with the Homer Simpson's head on it.
The Home Depot.
Hey, and everybody,
At least put a plastic liner in it and fucking dispose of it the right way. Don't let it sit around and accumulate for a couple of weeks.
It stuck to his butt and he was walking around with it.
Would everybody be quiet for 1 second? My mom's on the phone.
Yeah, and?
Sarah Garner, you there?
I'm here.
Okay, what's up?
Well, what are you doing? You have company?
No, just Irving and Zombie. They don't talk about much.
I just wanted you to send. No, if you send money to Bobby Schuler's church, you can get it back from Wine Coop.
Robert Schuler?
Isn't he pretty dead right now?
What?
No, he says that Robert Schuler died.
I'm talking about Bobby Schuler.
Who's that? Bobby Gomez?
No, that's Bobby Schuler. His grandfather was the other Schuler, but Bobby Schuler is a good preacher. He has the Hour of Power in Garden Grove. I think it's Garden Grove. He's a very good preacher and good man. And I like his family. I like his church, the Hour of Power. And I want to send him $100. And
You want to pay? If you want to pay for it, I will.
Well, just send the money. I want it. They have calendars. I like his family, and they come on Sundays. It's in his church is in Garden Grove, the Hour of Power.
Okay.
And he's a very honest person. I like him, and he has a wonderful wife and kids. And a lot of people, his church has been there for a long, long time.
Yeah, he's on YouTube now. On
The Crystal Cathedral.
The Crystal Cathedral. Irving says it's the Crystal Cathedral.
Or was, anyway.
Or a power. It's not the Crystal Cathedral. It's another place.
Yeah, because it's not there. The Crystal Cathedral's gone. It's gone. It's something else now.
You're kidding.
No.
Grandfather was the Crystal Cathedral.
Yeah.
He's not the Crystal Cathedral. I think he has another building. And Garden Grove is the Hour of Power.
So all those people that paid $10,000 to have their name etched on a piece of glass that made up the Crystal Cathedral got ripped off.
Yeah.
No, Irving says I'm trying to communicate for Irving because he's on the show, but he says everybody got ripped off at the Crystal Cathedral. I don't know. What?
Bobby Schuler is different.
Okay.
God, I hope so.
It's different from him. I like Bobby Schuler.
It makes you feel good.
And he has a wonderful wife and children. And I like the Hour of Power Church in Garden Grove.
Okay. There's a Hofset. There's a Hofset next door. You ever been to Hofset? It's next door to the Crystal Cathedral.
I used to like Hofset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's the Crystal Cathedral. I'm concerned with Bobby Schuler's Church, Hour of Power in Garden Grove. I think it's a different building. It's not
Okay, well, hey, Zombie and Irving said happy birthday. It's your 79th birthday, so they just said happy birthday. Right, Zombie?
Happy birthday.
There it is. Can you hear him? Go ahead.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
There you go. All right. Well, let me call you later. I'll talk about the $100. I'm doing the show now.
Well, if you give it his line to Tony to add you from the social security.
Okay, I'll do whatever you want.
Get it back from him. I'm tired of him. I guess he's got problems.
Okay. I'll call you later. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Everybody send money to Bobby Sherman. Send money to Bobby Sherman.
I'd rather send it to Bobby Sherman.
He's going to get some love beads.
Yeah.
Well, if it's to Bobby Sherman, it's easy come, easy go.
Yeah.
Peace, love, and Bobby Sherman.
I don't know. See, this is what I've always dealt with, Michael. Mike the engineer. That guy's a creep. Oh, anyway, he's gone again. We tried to take him to court, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
That's all right. So anyway, yeah, my mom wants to send money to Jesus again. I don't know.
Well, I don't think Jesus takes MasterCard.
Visa. He takes Visa and PayPal.
And to be honest with you, I don't think Jesus
PayPal. Oh my God, Zombie, you're such an asshole. Keep up the good work, bro.
Send your money to God. That's GAWD.
God damn. So, Mike, what's happening in Las Vegas?
Hey, we are recovering from having Formula One here and having Thanksgiving the week following. Traffic is horrendous. People are definitely in the Christmas Grinch mode. It's great. Just loving it.
Yep. And we got to say something. Brett has a new daughter. I mean, we got to say that. He has a new daughter.
It's a girl. It's 18 years old.
That must have hurt.
Yeah. I always get a kick out of Brett. Now all of a sudden his whole life is yeah. Mr. Top Lycus, is like now top down with it. Yeah.
He's happy.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, he is.
He's back selling his chainsaws too. I saw a picture. He oiled some chainsaw. Did you see that, Michael? He oiled up some chainsaw. He's selling it.
Yeah,
no, I did not see that. Where was that posted?
He posted on his page and he's back in the chainsaw business because he used to do that. Remember, guys? And he would
he buys these worn out pieces of shit and he refurbishes them, rebuilds them, does whatever they need to get them, running right, and then he sells them.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's funny, but I mean, but it's just funny the way he talks about his chainsaws. I like it. Anyway.
You'd think he was Bruce Campbell.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, Michael, did you hear that I drink again, but not booze? I just drink a couple of beers.
I think I had heard that you are up to 1 or 2 beers a day.
Yeah, and hopefully that won't hurt my liver. That's still good.
I don't know.
Well,
it depends on what the alcohol does to your liver.
Well, if his liver was a person, imagine a quadriplegic in traction with a full body cast.
No idea.
I don't think your liver.
It's doing that well. See, I just assumed it was comatose.
My liver has been scanned a million times in the hospital. And they
add comatose to that.
Yeah. They said it's a little scarred though. I mean,
so you think maybe?
Well, don't worry. I'm not going to go over the board. I don't know. Let's get off of the drinking.
You brought it up.
Cheers. Here's to that.
And here comes Irving passing out on the show again. Hey, Michael, did you hear me read what Al Graham said about Robbie Krieger? Michael? I think we lost him. He's still there.
What was that?
No, Robbie Krieger, The Doors. Did you see what I read that Al Graham sent me?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I posted it. Well, we read a whole thing, but he basically says Robbie Krieger's brain dead. He doesn't want him on the show, and he won't get him on. Well, he will, but he wonders why I want him because he's on the Doors. See, that's the thing, Michael. It's like he's a contemporary of Robbie Krieger. They like grew up together, right?
Yeah.
You can't like see like your buddy like Zombie. He's a piece of shit, but like somebody that would like look at Zombie and like a young person and think he's great. How do you talk down somebody like Zombie and say, I grew up with the guy. He's no good.
Well, if Robbie Krieger's brain dead, that
Well, no.
means he's not a door. He's a doorway.
Good. No, the
Right,
door
but I'm
stopper.
saying, like, see, Michael, like
Door stopper.
some of your friends, like that have become famous,
Or doornail.
Okay.
Doornail.
Or Robbie Krieger. Dead as a doornail.
Oh God!
Hold a second. Do you guys think Robbie Krieger gave person fellatio on stage? Gave him like that was put in jail for, right?
No, I don't think Morrison ever whipped it out. I think they said he did, but I don't think he did.
Ask Al about that. What I'm trying to get at is like, see, like Michael, you grew up with certain guys that probably became pretty good, like famous or whatever, right?
Pretty good at what?
Yeah. Some.
Glaciating or what do you say?
No, what I'm saying is, like, somebody you grew up with that becomes famous, you like still look at him as a piece of shit, right? They're contemporary.
Yeah. Well,
And
you know what Kurt Vonnegut said? The definition of fear is waking up one morning and realizing your high school class is governing the country.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I have to disagree. I'd say waking up one day and having to visit your high school class in a cemetery.
Yeah, well, that's depressing. I don't know if that's scary.
Well, that means you're old. Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's Michael's taking care of business now. He's going jumping all over the United States and Africa. You're going on vacations. You're like I catch up to your youth.
In a Volkswagen van?
Yeah, I figure if I go around the world fast enough, just like Superman, I'll turn back time.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Yeah.
You gotta take mushrooms though first, Michael.
Yep. You know what?
I hate mushrooms.
Remember a movie called Around the World in 80 Days?
Yes. David Niven, Cantinflas. Yes, I remember that movie well.
Everybody and their dog was in that movie, I think.
I like that.
That's right. That was like The Great Race. With
Oh,
Tony
that
Curtis
I
and
love
Jack
that.
Lemmon and Natalie Wood.
I was just gonna bring that up. I love that movie. Max.
Wasn't Peter Sellers in that too?
No.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Oh, Jack Lemmon.
Peter Falk was.
Peter
Keenan
Falk,
Wynn,
yeah.
Jack Lemmon.
Vivian Vance.
Yeah. Peter Falk
Who's
played Max.
the bad guy with the mustache? Wasn't that Jack Lemmon?
Yeah.
That was Jack. Jack Lemmon played two roles. He played the bad guy as well as the king of one of the country where they impersonated him.
Oh God.
Ross Martin was in that.
Ross Martin, yeah, from what was that movie?
Wild Wild West.
Wild West.
Yeah, I was thinking the TV show, right?
Played Artemis.
Yeah, used to have a tennis tournament until he unfortunately killed over from a heart attack at like 48.
Hey, you remember a guy named Salmi? What was his? He was on Gunsmoke all the time. Salmi. Look that up. Robert Salmi, is that his name? And he murdered his wife. They both killed each other or something?
You know, I've never watched a full Gunsmoke.
Yeah, he was a character all over the place, but he was kind of like the Wild Wild West. He was on all those shows, but
I hate to say this about Gunsmoke, but I never could get through a whole episode either. They were just so dopey.
Really? Not even festive.
Yeah.
Longest running dramatic series and then replaced by the longest running comedy series.
And that is
Hee Haw.
Yeehaw.
Hey, I thought it was Gilligan's Island.
No, Hee Haw replaced Gunsmoke and
Okay.
ended up lasting longer than any other comedy variety show.
Yeah, I know what I was thinking of because what's her name? Was it William Paley, CBS? And his wife didn't like Gilligan's Island, so they replaced Gilligan's Island with Gunsmoke. That's what happened. Yep.
No, Gunsmoke was on before.
Way before.
Oh no, but they took it. They were going to cancel Gunsmoke, and they said no, you're not canceling. His wife said don't cancel Gunsmoke. Take Gilligan's Island off. It stayed on.
Well,
actually, the reason Gilligan's Island got canceled is because Bob Denver got arrested for possession of marijuana, and he had to do some jail time.
Really?
Yes, that is why.
That is true. And do you know they named why the ship name was SS Minnow?
Nope.
There was a guy at what was it? CBS? Was it on CBS? Yeah, I think it was CBS. Who basically hated Gilligan's Island, voted against it, and tried to stop it from being aired. And so, in response, Sherwin Schwartz named the ship after him. His last name was Minnow.
SS, Sherwin Schwartz.
Glad. That's a trip because I thought it was because it's a
Oh,
small fish.
good call, Trev. SS. Right. Sherwood Schwartz.
Yeah, I'm sure that was the reason.
I thought you were going to say that it was named the Minnow after Sherwood Schwartz's dick.
I cannot personally attest to that, nor do I want to be able to be personally attest to it.
Exactly. It was like a little anchovy.
They're bigger.
Yeah. Oh, I like talking about this, Michael. We were talking about HR Puff and stuff, and Marty KROFFT passed away. I did. Yeah, it's like everybody. I went to the bar today. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I go to get a couple of beers, but I watch football. Watch the Rams. I think they won. But so I talk to these kids in there. I go, "Hey, HR Puff and stuff." They go, "What are you talking about?" And they're not even kids. They're like 5 years old. I go, "Come on, man. You don't get it? No, nobody gets nothing. At least people in the bar. Nobody gets nothing anymore."
Well, which bar do you go to? Do you go to the one where the women wear clothes or the women don't wear clothes?
No, it's where there's a bunch of drunk assholes where I used to be.
Okay.
In other words, both.
Yeah.
After enough beers, the women look like they don't have clothes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that.
Even at a nudie bar, they start off with clothes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we got a caller. Hello, caller.
Yes, this is Sean Connery. I'd like to wish everybody Thanksgiving on 2023.
Sean, can you tell us what the name SS Minnow was named after?
SSS.
Yes.
It's Jazzy Jeff calling in, saying hello to everybody.
I know Jazzy Jeff.
Hi, Jazzy.
How you doing, my friend?
Yeah, and we got Michael W. Brown, we got Irving, and we've got Zombie. So what's going on? Are you over at Cherry Pit or Olive Pit?
No, well, I just went on a Sunday. I go, I'm gonna go a little orange. I'm gonna go by old Fred Kelly Stadium and went to the pump room, or not the pump room. What is that called over there? At Aces across the street.
Yeah, they have.
No, not the pump room. Yeah, the pump it up.
Yeah, they got good looking girls at the pump room.
In orange?
Yeah, in orange, yep.
Hey, is Blondie still over there?
Yeah, I went to Blondie's. That's where I was at. Blondie's right behind the In-N-Out. And then across the street is called Aces. And it used to be the old Pizza Hut back in the day. I grew up there in that area, and they changed it in and making it Aces.
Blondie's still in the same place it was 20 years ago or whatever.
Yes, it's still there. They still don't have the alcohol. So they're going like, I go, what do you got for alcohol? They go, well, you got this 20%. I go, 20%? What is that, made out of potatoes? And but you can buy a Fireball shot, but no other alcohol. They go, we've been a beer and wine establishment since Since I graduated in 1983, so like you guys still don't get a liquor license?
We were talking, Jeff. We were talking about Sid and Marty KROFFT. So, what was your favorite kid? What was your favorite show?
It was.
Oh, duh.
What was it?
Two of the best shows were Sid and Marty KROFFT back in the 60s. So they go huff and puff for mayor, huff, and then Witchy Poo.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to remember Lidsville with Charles Nelson Riley flying over in a hat.
And Butch Patrick and Witchy Poo.
Yeah, Witchy Poo. And you got to remember Sigmund the Sea Monster.
Yep.
And you got to remember Marshall, Will, and Holly on a routine expedition. And the greatest earthquake ever known, high in the rapids, plunged them down, down, down to below to land of the lost. Run, Holly, run, Marshall. Flea Stacks.
But see, I know
Enos. I am the good Flea Stack.
See, Zombies was the Bugaloos and Far Out Space Nuts.
I like the Bugaloos.
The Bugaloos.
Bugaloos. Yep.
I like the theme song to the Bugaloos, but that was about it.
Yeah. Everywhere.
Right, the Bugaloos, the Bugaloos.
Would you like?
But you always got to look. So you got to look at like Huff and Puff and Lidsville. So during the 60s, when Sid and Marty KROFFT were like writing these things, they were all smoking weed.
Right.
Lidsville.
And don't forget the banana splits.
Right, the banana splits. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4.
Oh,
Troop Ran, Snoopy Ant, anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Michael, you like banana splits?
Now that was banana splits would go off to go. Banana splits would have three different shows. You had We're Doomed, Gulliver, We're Doomed, and you gotta remember, Jungle, go to Jungle Island. Right?
With
Go to Jungle Island.
My God! And the guy, and guess who was in there? Remember the man, the kid who was in there?
Jungle, right? They go to the island, right?
From the show up the helicopter, Jan Michael Vincent.
Yeah, Jan Michael Vincent. He crashed.
Well, was that
he was a pilot? He
was kind of Charles Bronson's sort of co-star.
That was Jan Michael Vincent.
I know, but Michael's trying to say. Michael.
My question was he in that show before or after he did The World's Greatest Athlete for Disney?
After he did it. Before that, he was. So you remember Charles Dyson Riley would throw the hat out and he'd jump in the hat and buzz around in Lidsville.
Right.
Yeah, I was like Charles Nelson Riley better on The Ghost and Mrs. Muir.
Yeah, that was a fun show. That was funny.
And then Huff and Puffer, Huff and stuff, like once upon a summer day, come and play with me, Jenny. The flute, and they were trying to get that flute.
Yeah, I got to go, you guys.
That's just bad. Now that you say it that way. Going,
once upon a summer day, come and play with me, Jimmy, right? Right? The flute
I'm
is like,
sorry,
hey, come play with me, get on that boat.
Here, Jimmy, play the
it's
flute.
It's a little strange about a guy playing with a flute.
Right? And like get everybody on his boat. Hey, come and play with me, Jimmy. Right?
And why would that flute have such a high voice?
Exactly, right? Once upon the shore, come and play, right?
Why did it have such a high voice? Because it was a prickalo.
All right, a piccolo, right?
Hey, I forgot to acknowledge that Mike Menefee's in the chat room as well. But I got to run you
welcome,
guys.
Mike, for a minute for you in the chat room.
See you later, Jazzy Jazz.
This is Howard Coast.
Anyway.
Down goes Joe French.
Hey, Jazzy Jeff, who you been like bodyguarding?
Yes.
Who you been bodyguarding?
So next week I go down to San Diego to the convention center, and it's a doctors convention. So all the doctors from around the world show up there, and then they have cadavers up there. So you gotta remember, hey, our company makes bone saws, so you can just chop this bone right off here, and so that's So I'll be down there for 10 days.
Hey, that's cool. How do they hold them
Yeah,
up
then-
so everybody can see? They jam a pole up their ass or something?
Well, you know, they got a retractable table, right?
I think I
That's how they
like
do
the
that.
pole up the ass better.
My sister's calling, and I'll get off that. But no, okay. So Jazzy Jeff, here's the other question I have for you. What do you think? What do you think of Sigmund and the Sea Monsters? I want to get back to this. So Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. You think that was my favorite show?
Right, because the younger brother always got like, you know, like he got picked on. He goes, hey, I got a monster hiding in my cave, right? And like people were like, so.
And Mary Wicks was on there from Dennis the Menace.
Mary Wicks, yeah, Mary Wicks from
I want you to do
Andy
karaoke.
Griffith's show.
Yep, I want you to do karaoke and do sing Puff and stuff tonight.
Puff and Puff for mayor.
Yeah.
Puff and Puff for mayor. And they go,
Puff and Stuff was
once
watching
upon a
too and
summer
knew
day.
exactly what to do. He saw the witch's
Come and
boat
play with
attack,
me.
and as the boy was fighting back,
He called his rescue racers to, as often they rehearsed.
And here comes Al Graham. You want Al Graham on?
Al Graham, are you on the radio?
Hey, Grammy.
No, I want to know if Irving wants to. Now I gotta run interference. Well, Irving.
You want me to guard? I'll run the interference.
Exactly. It's like Dylan versus Frankie. Now I've got Al Graham versus Irving. What am I gonna do next? What? Well.
So how do you feel it, Trevor?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, JJ, go long, dude. Go long.
Yeah, JJ, go long. I told you go 10 and out, and you went long. Don't cut off the route.
Here it comes. Hey, but Jazzy Jeff, introduce yourself to Al Graham.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jazzy Jeff. Nice to meet you, Al Graham.
Come on, that's your segue, Al Graham.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
All right.
Hello.
I leave a message. All right. Well.
Piss off,
Are you guys
asshole.
watching football right now?
Nah, we did the
31-31. Watching Buffalo and Philadelphia at overtime. 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes left in the game. Buffalo at Philadelphia.
Yeah, did the Rams win though?
I'm a Steelers fan, so I watch the Steelers.
Okay. They're playing Arizona Cardinals.
You know those symbols on their helmet of the Steelers? Those three symbols equal steel. And you put those three elements together, and that's how you make steel. We're the steel curtain.
Yep. I got Franco Harris's autograph and Lynn Swan. I had Kerry Bradshaw. Huh?
There it is. Field goal. Buffalo takes the lead.
Yep. I remember. You know what? I don't know if I told the story, but at Cal State Fullerton in 1980, I went down there for the Super Bowl, and I met all the Steelers right before they took the bus up to
Cal State Fullerton. Oh yeah, because they were practicing at Cal State Fullerton.
Yep, right before they passed to Pasadena.
Yep. Yeah.
Frank?
Yeah. I remember that.
Frankie, say hi to Jazzy Jeff. Frankie, here's Jeff.
Hi, Jazzy Jeff. I'm doing great so far. It's Frankie down. I'm doing great so far. A YouTuber from Sydney, Nova Scotia, Canada.
Hey,
Yep,
Frankie,
how's that,
are you doing
going
great
over
so
there,
far?
baby?
I'm doing great so far.
Rock and roll with,
Hey, Frankie, say
with
hi
my
to
baby
Mike W.
son
Brown.
Over here, we're tussling, watching this game.
Hi,
watching
I'm doing great so far.
Now, Frank, will you do some karaoke?
Yes, and again, I did karaoke last night
Go ahead,
at
Albuquerque.
Dooley's.
Cool.
That means I just recorded me singing karaoke, and I just sent the videos to you on Messenger.
Nice. Send me that video. ladies and gentlemen.
It's me singing Peaches and me singing We Didn't Start the Fire and Tom Petty.
All right, with Tom Petty.
Yes.
You start. There you go.
Free falling.
Cause I'm free basing.
Oh, Frankie, I have it for your listening pleasure. Everybody out here, I'm going to put it on YouTube. You ready? Here comes Frankie.
Yes.
Here comes Frankie and his karaoke at the Doolies. Where'd you send it
Frankie's
to?
the karaoke.
Here it comes. I think this is the one. Let me play it. Here's Frankie in action at Doolies in Nova Scotia. No, this is Peaches. We'll do Peaches instead.
Cut the music. Cut the music, please. Cut the music. Cut the music, please.
That's Frankie. He's a star.
Cut the music, please. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have the two greatest wrestlers ever coming from the South.
And who are they?
7'5", over 350 pounds, almost 400 pounds, drank 155 beers and 1 bar sitting in the Guinness World Book of Records. Here he is, Andre the Giant. On the other side, ladies and gentlemen, coming from Las Vegas through Los Angeles by the way of Albuquerque.
Yep.
You've seen him in Rocky. You've seen him all around, standing 6'8", 320 pounds with 24-inch pythons. He is Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
I thought you were
This
going
is
to
a
introduce
one
Billy
match
Body.
at 30 minutes.
Yep.
Yes, check the mic, please. Can you check the mic, please?
Check.
Guess what? Earlier today, I sent Kimberly a message.
Test.
147, 385. We got a 302. 187, 385. We got a. Here's your convoy speaking. Rubber Ducky, you got your ears on. Come on. Rubber Ducky, you got your ears on. Come on. We got yourself a convoy.
Big fan, this here's the Rubber Duck, and we about to put the hammer down.
There you go.
Well, I'm eating Cheetos. You know what? I'll grab.
I mean, guacamole and salsa and chips, and I was hanging out with Danny a little earlier.
Danny K?
Yeah, you know Danny K.
Is that who he was supposed to come on the show today?
Yeah, it's Danny the bartender, not Danny K.
He might be a little bit late, Trev. He's occupied, kind of not breathing.
No, you're talking about another Danny, a female Danny. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I was with the female Danny. That's who I was with.
Mm-hmm. DAN.
We met her and Mel. We heard her and Mel.
Right.
Mel Sharples?
Oh, that's...
Mel Kiper. Mel Kiper. You know, trying to sign these guys.
Everybody, you know who? Wait, Irving, don't tell anybody. You know where Mel Sharples is at? Where he came from? Alice, TV show Alice, right?
Yep. Alice, the show, yes.
Mel's
That was
Diner.
Mel Diner. So let's just go back to
Hello?
Sid and Marty Croft.
We got a caller.
Oh, yeah. I was hoping y'all were still talking about that. I was going to say, one of my favorite shows from Ted and Marty Croft was Lidsville.
Lidsville is the kookiest. Lidsville is the kickiest.
Lidsville is the... How's that for a topper?
Right. I've told this before on the show, but none of you have ever heard, except for Trevor and Zombie. Jerry Marin, who was the last surviving member of the cast and crew of Wizard of Oz, he played the Munchkin in the Lollipop Guild that actually handed Dorothy the lollipop. He went on to do many, many, many other things. That guy never stopped working until he was in his late 80s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And he was in Lidsville, was one of the many, many things that he did. He played the football helmet.
Yeah, the helmet in the Lidsville, because there was like they come out of the helmet. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. He played the football helmet and two other hats. Oh boy.
Amazing. I remember, yeah, because he's like the football helmet, and the player would come out there, and he's like, he's got his big lid on, right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was the whole thing.
I remember that.
Every one of the characters was a hat that was anthropomorphized.
Yes, I remember that. I remember watching that as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hello there.
Riley would throw his top hat out there and jump in it.
Hold on, everybody. Mr. Peabody's in the house. Remember Peabody? Hey, listen to this.
Peabody.
Jazzy Jeff.
Well, hello there, everybody. Is Frankie McDonald on the line? Yes, I'm on the line.
Peabody and Sherman here. Peabody and Sherman here.
Peabody and Sherman.
Peabody and Sherman are here.
Peabody, what are you doing?
I'm doing great so far, except one thing. Did Frankie McDonald tell you about what he did during Thanksgiving?
No.
No.
I was in Sydney, Nova Scotia. I was in Sydney, Nova Scotia, Canada at that time. I wasn't near the border in Niagara Falls at all.
Well, who said you were, Frankie?
Frankie, that's one of those cars that were electric, and the accelerator stuck, and those people were like, they're 52 years old, and they go like, how do we? And when they avoid people at the border, it wasn't a terrorist thing, because eyewitness said they tried to avoid other people. So that you drive those electric cars, and they all of a sudden just hit the gas, and you're like, oh well, I gotta stop it, because it's AI. And it's all computerized, and that's what those people did. They were not doing that.
I want.
Newsflash. They don't have gas.
Okay, hold on a second. I want Peabody to introduce himself to Jazzy Jeff. Jazzy Jeff Peabody. You're on the phone.
Hello there. This is Nelson Peabody. I'm the former manager of the A&W, but left after Frankie kept stealing my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, well, like. Stealing your Wi-Fi. I'll find out who's stealing your Wi-Fi.
No, I didn't steal Wi-Fi. It's free Wi-Fi. It's only free to you, Frankie. You don't even buy a whistle dog over at my A&W. I went bankrupt because you keep stealing my Wi-Fi.
Frank went to Best Buy and tried to get everything for $1, and he goes, sorry, sir, that's just for the bag.
Well, that was Frankie on Black Friday. But he did that for a different reason.
What did y'all do on Black Friday?
I watched.
So can I ask a question? Can I ask one question? Can we ever have a White Friday, or can we ever or is that like, oh well, sorry, we can't have a White Friday, but everybody gets these. It used to be a Black Friday, and now it's a Black Month, and now it's two Black Months. But I'm just asking a question. That's all I'm asking. It's like,
well, can we at least make a compromise and have a Mulatto Friday?
Or a Mexican Friday.
All right, I got like.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
What? It's a joke. Be quiet.
It's not burrito.
It's a
Burrito
joke.
Friday.
Cassidy understands our humor.
A Mexican Friday,
like,
or a Nigerian
Frijoles.
Friday,
I don't get it.
or a Filipino Friday.
But Frankie,
Trevor.
why?
I like Mexican Friday better.
Hey, Peabody, how come Marty Kroft, the Kroft Superstars, died? What did Frankie do to him?
Well, if it's anything like what he did to the Queen of England, Rosalind Carter, I would say that he used a wrench.
No.
God saved the Queen, and he got Rosalind Carter. Right?
That means Rosalind Carter died of dementia. It's a health problems. I was in Nova Scotia, Canada at that time.
Frankie, wouldn't you have dementia if you
Rosalind
kept getting
Carter
repeatedly hit on the head with a wrench?
Rosalind Carter died because Jimmy Carter made a peanut butter sandwich, and she's allergic to peanuts.
No,
I believe
think
Frankie
she
made that
passed away
sandwich.
of kidney failure. Rosalind Carter, Jimmy Carter's wife.
You know who they should have got was Amy. Amy was horrible.
Yeah, where's Amy
Face
now?
like a horse.
Yeah, a face like a horse. She had like, what do you call that?
R.I.P. Jimmy
Butterface.
Buffett. I love Jimmy Buffett.
Frankie does a great
Waiting
impersonation of Amy
away
Carter.
again in Margaritaville. Looking for
Frankie,
my
sound like a horse.
sugar and
I am
salt.
actually wearing my official Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville shirt. This is
Nice.
a
Are you-
Jimmy Buffett
My favorite song
Margaritaville
from
product,
Jimmy Buffett
actually.
is Shark.
God rest his soul. So I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a Jimmy Buffett story. I do security, so I'm working at the Irvine Meadows. So we have a pre-meeting with Jimmy Buffett. It is like 90s. So, and he had just written a book. He written his book, the first one, Margaritaville. So we're in the meeting, and he lights up a doobie, and we're just standing there. So he passes it all around, and he's, I'm telling you, security guys. He goes, I don't want to anybody bring their books up to. I goes, I'm not going to sign any books while I'm performing. So if you see people walking down there, I'm not going to sign them. So we're smoking a doobie. And I'm going like, okay, we're gonna not let no girls come up there and sign the book. So you gotta remember, I'm doing security, and I'm backstage, I'm playing Jimmy Buffett. I go, I don't smoke weed. I go, all right, well, I'm with him. I gotta do it because I'm bodyguarding him. I'm bodyguarding, all right, So if he goes, I don't do it, he's like, well, you can't work here. So.
Hey, Nelson and everybody, Gino Visconti will be back to work tomorrow on In Hot Water Show.
Frankie.
Yes, he will.
Hey, Frankie.
But Frankie, wait, real quickly, Frankie, can you do an impersonation of Amy Carter, the horse? Can you sound like a horse?
Perfect.
Jimmy Carter's a horse. I've never heard of that.
So we're talking about Jimmy. I want karaoke for Frankie. Frankie, do you like cheeseburgers?
I like a Grandpa Burger from A&W. It's like a double cheese and double bacon and mustard. I had it. It was great.
Cheeseburgers from A&W with Frankie McDonald. Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, Frankie, ever got a In-N-Out burger, animal style, and you get a 4-ply, four things of meat, for everything.
Yes, it's like an animal style.
Oh my God, they're playing my song. They're playing a song by Jimmy Buffett. I was actually going to say Shark. That's my favorite one.
Get ready, Frankie. Sing it. Sing it.
Cheeseburgers.
I like mine with lettuce and tomato, Heinz 57 and a French fried potato, Heinz 57 and a cold draft beer. Good Molly, how do I get out of here?
Warmed and bread, they said good
No.
reminds me of the menu at a holiday. Times change.
I love that song.
All right, Frankie, get ready for Cheeseburger in Paradise. Get ready.
I'm in paradise, having a one with an onion slice. I like.
Cheeseburger. Jimmy Buffett is like the goat.
All right, Frankie, get ready. Do it.
I ordered from In-N-Out Burger, Indian animal style with pickles and tomatoes, and I want some
Can you
buns
play
with
Shark?
mustard on them.
Cheeseburgers to die today. Cheeseburgers in the thing to die.
Is your order right, sir? Is your order right? You want 3 double cheeseburgers, animal style?
Frankie.
Good job, Frankie.
Great job, Frankie.
Hey, Frankie, where are you at?
But real quickly.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm in Sydney, Nova Scotia right now.
Hold on, real quickly.
Frankie, tell them where I'm at right now.
In Hawaii.
So can you
Hawaii?
do me a favor? Can you say
What island?
Can you say hello?
What island are you on Hawaii?
Maui. Maui.
You're on Maui Wowie?
You're in
Maui, Hawaii.
That's really cool.
Well, I want to ride in your coattails. You're in Maui Wowie, and I'm like sitting here in Tustin, and you guys are in Maui. How do I get on your how do I get on your schedule?
Yeah, Jazzy Jeff, we get calls from all over the globe.
Since I've got to get going, I have one quick request. Frankie, can you say aloha to my friend Barry McCockiner?
Aloha, Barry McCockiner. That'll be on Compound Media tomorrow.
Okay, and also he's got a friend here. Can you say aloha to Gabe Itches?
Aloha to Gabe. Aloha to Gabe Itches.
Hey, Frankie, can you Frankie, can you send a shout out? I'm looking for 2 people. Are they been around? I'm like, one of them is the name of Jack McCock, Mr. Jack McCock. It's JACKMCOCK, Jack McCock.
Frankie, he's
Mr. Jack McCock.
Jack McCock.
Mr. Jack McCock, please come to the front desk.
Jack McCock.
That's great.
No, my guy was Jack.
I love you, Frankie.
What is that? Wasn't his? No, I thought the guy's name was Jack Meoff.
Jack McCock.
Jack. Hey, that's right. Jack Me Off is on too. Jack Me Off. Frankie, Jack Me Off just came on.
Jack Me Off. Jack Me Off.
That's horrible. Murphy's getting mad.
Jack Me Off. Jack Me Off.
Oh, hey, okay. Since
hey, Frankie, how's the weather out there? How's the weather out there right now?
Cold outside Sydney, Nova Scotia. Cold outside Sydney, Nova Scotia right now. And guess what? I was talking to Savannah back on Thursday night. She's doing great.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Hey.
Oh, I love this song. I heard this off of Madagascar.
I forgot Cassidy's on.
Oh, I was just saying I heard the song off of Madagascar.
That's off of Saturday Night.
You mean you didn't air it off of Saturday Night Fever?
No, I heard it off of Madagascar. It was like the scene where Marty was walking through New York City. The zebra that was voiced by Chris Rock.
Jack Drunk eating a New York pizza on the way down the street.
Alright, go do that, honey.
Remember how he like? I mean, nobody remember. He was like just a nobody. A welcome back Cotter, and all of a sudden he blew up.
Welcome back. Your dreams are just a ticket away. Welcome back.
Barbarino.
Your dreams are just your fantasy.
Yep, he made it. And then and then Bruce Willis, who has Alzheimer's, from Moonlighting, he went from Moonlighting.
And John Sebastian did the title song for that.
Yep.
John Sebastian?
Yep.
Yeah, so where's Marty at? So Sid passed away, and Marty was his brother. They both made those shows and stuff.
Sid was the creative one, and Marty was the bunny man.
Yeah, because that's why Sid was always first. It was Sid and Marty. Because you go Marty and Sid. Now he goes, hey, I'm running the show. It's Sid and Marty.
Exactly. And Sid had that crazy brain. He was always like, he's the one that came up with all the characters, right?
All right, go watch your show.
Right, because people back in the day, all the actors are like, I want my name first. I don't, I want to be second fiddle. I don't want to be like, I'm Sid, but here's Marty, and back in, you kids don't know.
Yep.
It was funny this Thanksgiving weekend to watch the D. Martin roast and watch all the old school comedians, and they roasted Milton Berle. They roasted. So remember all that old school. They just want to see the ball game, Nurse Ratched.
I want to see the World Series.
Oh. This is how it goes, still hanging and ranging and doing and everything we do. And then, Nelly, we had a barman today, folks. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Michigan Wolverines. I'm Keith Jackson.
As long as it isn't Michael Jackson, I'm good with it.
Still trying to get my SAG card.
Why?
Just something else to have in my wallet.
You know how much you're going to pay for dues?
Huh?
Do you know how much dues is?
There's no dues in this game. You have your agent pay for it.
Unless you're working every day of every week, don't even bother with joining the SAG union. SAG.
Yeah, I know the SAG. That whole when they are picketing and everything. And a buddy that he was the actor on.
I do remember that.
My buddy was the actor on Tombstone and stuff. So I talked to him. I go, when they get this thing done, he goes, they're all worried about the AI, where you get voiceovers and you don't have actors anymore. They just put like silhouettes of people and their voices. So that's what they were always. That's what they were like. That's the main thing that they were worried about is you're gonna have. We're not acting anymore. You're gonna have kids. You're gonna We're getting like they showed Tupac 5 years ago at Coachella. And the people in the audience thought he was real, and they just well, wait a minute, he's been dead for 5 years, 6 years, and now you put this silhouette of him, and you think he's him.
Well, he's been dead for 27 years.
Yes, but that was a test to show AI. So I had a friend, his daughter, before the strike was over, he goes, she went in and got a casting, and they said they took over 500,000 pictures of her, just putting her face. They didn't ask her to stand up, ask her to say anything, but just did that, and she spoke just a little bit. So what they do is go, all right, we're going to take that face, we're going to take that voice, and we're going to put it into a hologram, and we don't have to pay that actor that just came in here. So they're going to use her voice, and she's beautiful, and use them all the commercials, and you guys would know, because you guys hey, she's beautiful. It's a hologram.
Yeah, Elon Musk is doing a lot against that kind of shit. Number one, they cannot take an actor, like for instance, Brad Pitt. They cannot use his image on a commercial without his consent or without an agreement to pay royalties.
Yes.
And in the same breath, they also should not be able to take a bunch of pictures of some asshole off the fucking street and use it and make $1 million while that guy sits there fucking strumming his fucking dick.
All right. Or somebody just walking in like, here, I'm going to be an actress. And like, well, you're not good enough. We'll take 100 shots of you.
So
And well, we don't have to pay you. Because now we don't have to pay you. We just got all your video and you left. And then we're going to put that in a video and use her body, use her face, and not pay her.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, Jazzy.
And this is one time where I totally agree with SAG-AFTRA, on what they're trying to fight. Even Elon Musk, like I said, is trying to fight this shit.
Yeah, Elon Musk. Yeah, well, Elon Musk kind of just opened up a little things because Elon Musk goes, is like, hey, like I went to this company and all this shit they've been doing, and like, so everybody goes like, well, the other side, half the side goes, Elon Musk just goes like, well, they were filtering everything. So like, if I put something on anywhere, they're going to filter that. If you put something on, anybody put something on, we're going to filter that. We're going to go, well, that's okay. Well, that's not okay. But you can't one-side it. That's why Elon Musk goes, he knew what's going on. He goes, I'm going to buy this company and I'm going to show there's real vocabulary and real speaking and not somebody just saying something different than they shouldn't be saying. So you got to remember that. So he went in there and he goes, because free speech was getting taken out right after the 2020, after that fucking that presidency. You got to be kidding me. It became all that. It became social media. Like one side goes, hey, you run all the news things on one side. You don't want to tell the other side. But we are the other side. That's who we are. That's why we're talking right now. That's why you got Trevor
and Cassidy.
Yeah, I'm here.
Cassidy's 20 years old. What do you think about AI?
I'm 21, by the way. I think it's all right. I think it'd be used for good benefits, but in the time we're living in, it's not being used for good. There are good sides and bad sides to AI. Like with what one of y'all were just talking about, how SAG-AFTRA was protesting against that because, people were losing their jobs because they don't want to be replaced by robots. But then there's also the good AI, the good side to AI, like how, well, I guess it's all right. I think AI is it's not good because, it's also replacing art as well. In the animation and art industry, it's also replacing art. Like when you're doing art, you're not even trying. You're just like taking computer generated images and then claiming that as art when it's not.
Right. You're not free flowing with
I don't know if you're familiar
or a pencil.
I don't know if you're familiar with the website DeviantArt.
Yes, I'm on DeviantArt.
Okay. Now there is no actual art on there, but it says, this was created by, or made by. No, they didn't make a fucking thing. All they did was type a bunch of shit into a fucking AI.
That's why there's an option on there to protect your art from being taken by AI.
Yeah, but it's not your art. It's not your art any more than a police sketch is. You go to the police. Oh, the guy looked like this. The guy looked like that. And the artist is sitting there going, okay, now wait a minute. Did he have this feature about him? Did he have that feature about him? It's a police artist that actually gets the information they need to create the fucking sketch.
Exactly. Not
like I'm on DeviantArt. I have the DeviantArt app on my phone, and the majority of the time, when I go on there, like I'll see most of my friends' artwork, which isn't AI. It's mostly traditional artwork or computer generated stuff. And then 99% of the time is like, if I go on DeviantArt and I see like advanced artwork, it's mostly either digital or AI. Most assuredly it's AI.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you like a recent story of AI. A friend of mine, her daughter for her graduation went down to Cancun. So, and I've known her dad. Her dad was a bail bond agent, and I used to go find the people that skip bail on him. So she goes, Jeff, she goes, my daughter's back at home, and I get this call on the phone, and it's her voice saying, hey, mommy, they got me kidnapped. We got to I need $10,000 because they're not going to let me go. And she was already back at the house in the bedroom. And that's AI too, because people don't realize AI is like voice recognition. And so she just got from Cancun, and they're calling her on the phone and using her voice, say, mommy, they just kidnapped me. I need $10,000 in this and put it in a bank account. I'm not going to be home. And she's already home. So
right. Sitting in her bedroom
when
playing fucking
when you're
Nintendo.
out in different areas, when you're out in different countries and stuff, they're going to record that stuff and use that against you. And use that.
That's called blackmail.
That would totally backfire.
That's called
on
AI.
Me.
That's AI.
That would totally backfire on me. They'd call me and go, yeah, we got your daughter. We're holding her for ransom. I'd be like, let me think about that. Okay, you give me 10,000 and I'll take her back.
And her daughter is in the house, in her room, and because she knows she's been here only for a day because she just got back, and they're already doing that. So that's AI. AI, it doesn't have to be like somebody standing there. They use voices. They use all kinds of stuff now.
I know.
Trevor,
they do that with art. They do that with voices. You can do that with anything nowadays.
No, you can't. What can you do that?
Almost.
Almost. Now you go, almost. Well, almost is a big word. ALMOST.
Oh, they got AI voice generators.
Yes.
That you can talk live into them, and they can change your voice however you want it to sound, male, female, demonic, angelic.
I've seen ads and where they have voice generators and where they have like cartoon characters singing different songs in AI voices. Like there was one time I was on YouTube and I saw clips of like Eric Cartman singing like a Michael Jackson song or Blossom from the Powerpuff Girls doing something like that. I just find it so off. Like it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, but it's like really weird at the same time.
Kind of cool. So if you were married or you had a daughter and your daughter's in the room, she's at home, and you got people calling you up using her voice and saying we got her kidnapped and we want $10,000. So I do a lot. You're talking to a ex-bail agent. You're talking to somebody that has gone around the world, and I work with FBI. I work with PD. I work with Secret Service. I even asked. I'll just give it I go, how many Joe Biden lookalikes do they have? And I talked to the Secret Service, and I go, you have like 4 or 5, and he nodded.
No, I got like 9,000 of them. They're all bedridden, pissing their pants, fucking drooling.
I'm dead.
And I go, because I've seen videos where they're stretching and it's a mask on. So I'm with Secret Service. Trevor knows. That's why, because I go around the United States and so I see things and I hear things, and I'm talking to the people right in front of me that are. Captain Pinka. Hanging a banging, rock and rolling.
Al
Graham
is on the phone. We've got Jazzy Jeff. I don't think Jazzy's ever met Al Graham. Al Graham.
Are you how you doing, Al Graham? How you doing today? How you doing tonight? Al Graham.
Hey, Grammy.
Doing very well, Jazzy Jeff.
Al Graham, you got that last name, Bill Graham, and they were talking about religion and talking about the Lord, Bill Graham.
Oh, like Billy Graham. I listen to him.
Wait a minute, hold
He's
on.
wonderful.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I think Al Graham probably met. Did you meet
cousin or something, Al?
Al?
Well, Bill Graham is the big promoter from San Francisco. Billy Graham is the religious leader.
Right.
Yes, I know Billy Graham.
I know, but
Or no,
Bill Graham is the one that gave him the helmet to Jim Morrison, right? The helmet on stage. See what he had hit head with a.
Gave him a.
What?
I gave him a stick.
Al Graham.
Who's talking on the other line? Who's got their phone on in the background?
Jazzy. Oh, it's Cassidy again. Cassidy, you have mute.
Wait, there's nothing
What's
going
that?
on. It's very
Can you-
quiet
There's
on
nothing
my
going on.
upstairs. It's
Can
very
you
quiet.
I'm watching American Girl.
Oh no, it's not Cassidy. I think it's Jazzy Jeff. Jazzy, where are
It's
you?
not me. I'm watching American Girl Among 17 Hostage released today, so I have no speakers on. I know when I get on the radio, I'm Jazzy Jeff. There's no feedback there.
Okay,
Hanging and banging with the best in the West.
Jazzy Jeff, we got it, for fuck's sake. Now, who's on the line making noise in the background? Somebody is.
It was
Yeah,
Cassidy.
wasn't me.
It was
I
Cassidy.
farted.
Cassidy
It's
muted.
very
Oh,
quiet here. I try
No
to make it
one
as quiet
said
as I
it was
can up
you.
here, so that way there's no background noise.
all right. Anyway,
Well, that's
Hey, let me smoke a bong.
very,
Sorry, I'm gonna
very-
take a timeout. I'll be here. I like this.
I want. Hey, wait a minute, Al Graham. Understand? Jazzy Jeff is a security officer. He's like takes care of like concert promoters and stuff like that.
All we got to do is say go, and he'll run over there real quick and beat your ass. All right.
Trevor,
So,
can you have
so
that
I'm
woman turn off her background music or radio, whatever it is in that background, please?
Hang on.
There's nothing. Airplanes flying over my head.
I'm gonna
So
try.
it's not Jazzy Jeff.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
not
hey!
talking
Not
about
me.
Is it my fan?
Nope, Cassidy's gone. I dumped her. Listen, it's gone.
Jazzy Jeff. Jazzy Jeff.
Yeah, I'm still here. It's not me. There's no. I
Jazzy
turned
Jeff.
down.
Can you hear
And
me?
how? Yes,
Oh
I
my
can. Go
God.
ahead, Albuquerque. Go ahead, Albuquerque.
Grammy.
Jazzy Jeff just keeps talking and he can't hear me talking back. So he keeps on talking.
Well, say what you want to say. Hurry up.
Who said that?
Irving.
I knew it. He'd have to fucking jump in and. Okay. Jazzy Jeff, can I ask you a question?
Sure, sir.
How old are you, son?
58.
Yeah. So you've been around and seen some of the rock and roll, eh?
Yes, I have, sir.
Well, tell me a little bit about it, son, so I know where to gauge you.
Well, I'll tell you, I first started out in. I got into security after getting out of high school, so I've been with Caitlyn Jenner and Bruce Jenner. This 1 year after, I bodyguarded Magic Johnson, Madonna. I'm Eddie Vedder. So I saw Eddie Vedder a couple of months ago, and I'm backstage, and he sees me, he gives me, hugs me. So, but I've also done CPR on people that have lived and haven't lived. I worked in a hospital for many years.
I'm very impressed with you, but could somebody get somebody who's on the phone with their radio or
Jeff,
TV in it?
Jeff.
Who's that?
Jeff has background noise. It's you.
Jeff.
No, I don't. You guys don't think I.
Somebody does.
Not me. It's not Irving.
It's gone now. Jazzy Jeff, very impressive
Wait a minute,
that you know all those people.
On the line. Huh?
Jazzy Jeff, that's
Yes,
very
sir.
impressive that you know all those people. Was there anyone in particular who stood out as either an asshole or a nice person?
Well, I don't hang around with assholes. That's why I talk with the best people right here. So I push assholes away because I'm a bodyguard. So you got to remember when I'm like, and I've seen actors and actresses and athletes just all pissed off. I'm just standing next to them. I let them do what they do. I'm not gonna say anything to them. Just like I was with Wayne Gretzky. I'm guarding the Stanley Cup and Wayne Gretzky at the LA Car Show. So
fabulous.
I'm with Wayne Gretzky for 4 hours, and so before he goes on stage, he's gonna talk to a bunch of reporters. So he's holding these glasses, and they're little like glasses. And I go, Mr. Gretzky, you want me to hold those for you? He goes, hey Jeff. He goes, these glasses are only worth about $2 a piece. And he goes, I got 500 at home. I go, come with me, Mr. Gretzky. I think I can get like $340 off of eBay. And he laughed and he smiled and he got on the stage and he spoke for like 3 minutes. And I'm walking him back to his car. He goes, hey Jeff, you want a picture and autograph? I go, come with you, Mr. Gretzky. I pull my pad out of my left pants and pull my pin out of my right pants. And he signs it. He goes, thank you, Mr. Gretzky. I said that to him. But when he asked me, he goes, hey, Jeff. And I've had Serena Williams like, hey, Jeff, anything? Do you need anything? And I go, no, I'm protecting you.
That's fabulous.
And
what
so
a great
when I
story,
walk with the
son.
best in the West.
You know, hey, Al, you know that Al Graham were you a bodyguard for Larry Flint?
Yes, and Sylvester Stallone and a host of others.
Yep.
So it's interesting work because the reason I asked you is because I've worked with the top ones, and out of all of them, the biggest asshole of them all was Sylvester Stallone.
I bet that because he's a small little so I've seen Andrew Dice Clay. So I've worked a show in Orange County, and Andrew Dice Clay is like doing his routine and doing a new routine, and people in the audience are going, do hickory dickory dock, do this. And Andrew Dice Clay is getting pissed off. He goes, fuck it, I don't do that old material anymore. And so I'm this bodyguard, and I'm standing on the side of the stage, and I'm watching, and everybody's going like, so what do you do? He drops the microphone and leaves. He only talked for 15 minutes, and he goes, everybody's going like, do hickory dickory dock, do this and that. He goes, I don't fucking do that shit anymore. Because I got people material.
Too bad, because if we got to give people what they fucking want, man, whether you like it or not. He's getting paid.
Hey, the show must go on.
And then, so I'll do a side note on that. So I'm coming out of LA Airport, and I see Andrew Dice Clay. He's got this white long shirt on, and he looks like he's disoriented. And I go, hey, Dice man, you need something? He goes, where's the baggage? This is about a year after that when he was is going downhill. So I'm travel all around. So I in the airport, and I see Dice Man, and he's sweating. It's he goes, hey, Dice Man, you need something? He goes, where's the baggage? He goes, right down the escalator. Go down there. No shit.
Yeah. What did you think about his? What do you think about his come down from fame like that, and all of a sudden he's making shitty movies, and he's last. He's not funny anymore. The only funny shit he did was Hickory Dickory Dock. I'd fucking rather have that. Anyway, he tried acting. That failed terribly. And he made a movie called, I don't know, he was a private investigator.
He did Fort Fairlink. Fort Fairlink was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was okay.
What
I didn't like was that sitcom that he did that lasted 3 episodes.
Like the King of Heart, whatever that King of something on
whatever.
Yeah, I've got to mention another movie. I got to mention another movie though that came out at the same time was Best Defense with Eddie Murphy. Remember it, Dudley Moore? That movie was, and it was in a tank movie. Yeah, that was the same time. Eddie was
a shark.
That sitcom he did was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
He couldn't even be him on that show.
Hey, listen.
He was
Go ahead, Al.
Because they told him what to do, and they tell me you can't and he's like, hey, I say what I want to say, and when you want you gotta say this, you got
no, we
got
got your fucking name on a contract, bozo. You do what we say. We sue your ass in the fucking next century.
Right? You can't say this, you can't say that, but you signed a contract. I'm like,
yeah, you're right. Hey, Irving. Irving.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grammy.
I missed half the show. What, this guy's got some good stories, no?
Yeah. He's been
Jazzy Jeff?
Yeah, Jazzy Jeff. He was Caitlyn Jenner's bodyguard.
Yeah, so I'll tell you. So
Jazzy's been a recurring caller for God many years now.
Yeah.
We gotta keep him.
Yep.
Yeah, because when I was bodyguarding Bruce Jenner at a golf event down in San Diego, down in Palm Springs. So they go, Jeff, you gotta walk with Bruce Jenner. I go, okay, Bruce Jenner. Yeah, I watched him be in the Olympics, and I ate the Wheaties with his name on the box. And so then when I walked with him, he was like, Bruce Jenner's like, and the kids were coming up. Hey, Bruce, can I get hey, Mr. Jenner, can I get your autograph? And he goes, no. So I'm just walking next to him. I go, really? Yes. So I'm walking next to him. Like, and really, okay, you're going, no. All these kids coming up to you. So then 2 years later, they go, hey, Jeff, it's Caitlyn Jenner now. Because they go, all right, now I got to watch Caitlyn Jenner. So I get the intel. It's Caitlyn Jenner in the morning at 7 o'clock in the morning down in at Mission Hills down in Palm Springs. So I go, all right. And he's playing a pro-am with Abby Wambach. That she won the gold medal for soccer.
Yeah. Right.
So now I got to walk with Caitlyn Jenner. So I go, all right. So I'm just standing there and I see him. So then he hits off the women's tees. So now Bruce was hitting off the men's tees. Now Bruce is now a female after 2 years later, and he's hitting off the women's tees. All right. So
let me ask you a question.
Hey, Jazzy, I got a question about Caitlyn.
Yes.
Let me ask you. Can I ask you a question now?
Let ask. Then Eric, you can go. Okay, go ahead, Al.
Okay, Jazzy, Jeff, what do you think now that Bruce Jenner had that operation, had it come to me, and what do you think about him now, Caitlyn Jenner?
Well, I just, like me growing up and watching so many Olympics and go, like, this guy's doing a decathlon, and this guy's on Wheaties, and I'm eating these things coming out of the box and putting milk in them, and I want to be like him. But now I don't want to be like him because he's in a dress, and he's like, really? You're Olympic decathlon champion with
wearing
United
size
States
14 fucking pumps.
Right, and then just like I say. So here's the end of the story. So I'm with Caitlyn Jenner. So Caitlyn Jenner and I'm looking at him like. So then people are walking up to Caitlyn, can I get an autograph? And he's autographing everybody. And when I was walking with Bruce Jenner, he goes, no, I don't want to sign any autographs. But now you're Caitlyn Jenner. Now everyone. So the first tee, I go out there and there's 3 people in the stands, and they're all from TMZ. So I walk up to the stands and I go, they all got backpacks on. I go, hey, I know you're from TMZ. I've seen you. I go, you can only take pictures with your phone. Do not take that camera out of your backpack. And I know your 2 other buddies are on the other side over there because I'm going to go talk to them. I go, you guys take that camera and you take that thing out of your, and I go, I'll be on the radio and you guys will be gone. And then I go, so I look at the main guy that was the first guy from TMZ, that guy, and I look at his screen, it's all cracked up. I go, how do you take pictures of that shit? Yeah, because he always pull that out and pull the camera out of his backpack. And then I tell him, I go, you know what? I go, you cannot talk to Caitlyn until we're off the 18th tee and I'm walking him or her back to the clubhouse. Then you can ask the questions. And that's what happened. Because I was walking like Bruce Jenner, like, hey.
Irving, Al wants to ask you a question.
Irving, what's your take on this?
Well, I got to correct you on one thing. Caitlyn Bruce never had the the Schwann's fucking surgery.
Lumpectomy.
What he did have, he had hormone therapy and all of that stuff, but he's still got his fucking schlong. Yep. And what I was going to ask Jeff was you were his handler, I'll say.
Well, I've seen him as Bruce Jenner and I've seen him as Caitlyn Jenner.
Right.
2 different people. Because when he was Bruce Jenner, the last I saw his hair getting longer and stuff.
Well, my question is, when he was Caitlin, you saw him for the second time. Did he do a crocodile Dundee and just reach between his legs and go, no, you're still Bruce. I'm sorry.
Trevor, I did not know that.
Yeah, Bruce with tits.
Trevor.
I did not know that. Ed McMahon. I did not know that.
Trevor, where do you fall on this, son?
Where do I fall on it? Well, I basically don't fall on anything that has a dick, but
yes, you do. Yes, you do. I saw you at the mess.
And Trevor knows all my Trevor knows all my stories.
I do.
Well, Trevor never had a dick, but he's somehow still a guy. So, go figure, right?
I'll take that.
Yeah. The only time Trevor gets hard is when the wind blows.
Right.
Trevor, I saw you in a fucking massage parlor in Orange County with two Vietnamese trannies. So don't tell me anything other than how much did they charge?
I do not deny that. Okay, I've actually been with Vietnamese massage parlor.
So you admit it by denying it, right?
No, I'm not. I admit it.
Hey, Trevor.
Hey, how else are you gonna roll? You got to roll like that.
All I got.
Sure. How many listeners we got in here? Like 4?
I don't know. I can't tell.
No, that's how many people we have on the show right now. We probably have at least 5 listeners.
Yeah, you have to understand.
Oh, sorry, I didn't leave Trevor behind. There was 4 of us, and Trevor's like, he's running the show, and like you guys are like blasting off.
No, Jeff, it's okay because you know what?
Yes.
I can't teach the listenership. It's like I don't like censor anything, and it goes through my website, so I don't know who's listening. I mean, we've had people listen, like Tom Gully.
Yes, this is Trevor, all the way to California.
All right, Trevor.
Anyway, no, I mean, I don't know who's listening. Anybody can listen if they want.
Frankie's got his own fucking show.
Who?
I could have Jeff, I could have 1 million listeners. I wouldn't know it.
I'll get you a million listeners, Trevor.
Somehow I kind of doubt
wear your hats,
this.
I'll wear your shit. You know what I do? I'm on, the people I see, the people I talk to.
Trevor.
Yeah.
Somehow I kind of doubt there's a
Frankie's got
million
his
listeners.
own fucking show, and he's just put his own guests on the air on top, all the way from California, Slurgy Lip Gloss. So,
see,
Frankie,
I used to tell Trevor.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Trevor put a little camera on my hat and let me do live feeds when I'm working
GoPro,
and I'm walking next to Serena Williams. Like, hey, Trevor, put it on live feed. I'm like, or I'm bodyguarding.
We'll do what they did to Huntington Henry. We'll send you to
a camera on my hat, and that would be like, and I go, hey, Trevor, and I'm just like, and they don't.
Anyways,
we'll do what they did to Huntington Henry and send you to a phone booth and say, yeah, we're giving out free fucking tickets to some asshole.
And Al, just to tell you, this show streams live on my website, so nobody like YouTube or no can block what I'm saying. No, you can say anything.
Fucking great. Pirate radio all the way, man.
Yeah, baby, private radio all the way 2024 coming up. We're in here, almost done with November, coming up to December. Get your whatever up for December and get your things ready for the new year. I'm gonna get. I don't want to do this. Your New Year's resolutions.
Oiving.
Grammy.
Oiving.
Grammy.
How's Mama doing, Oiving?
Oh, she's doing wonderful.
Well, God bless her. Tell him I'm praying for her.
I changed her drool cup today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom, Al, my mom called into the show. She wants to send Robert Schuler's son $100.
Fuck her. Fuck Robert Schuler's son.
I'll tell you a story.
Said the same.
I'll tell you a story. I grew up with the Schulers.
Tell us to send it to Irving, not Robert fucking Schuler's son.
Yeah.
I grew up with the Schulers, and I went to Jordan Elementary School, and the Schulers lived right up the street from us. They had this house that had everything covered. But I knew Carol. Carol was one of the daughters. Carol's the one that lost her leg on a horsing expedition.
I went to school with her. I went to high school.
Hey, listen,
Yeah, I grew up
Robert
with the
Schuler.
Schulers. I've been in their house. I was growing their house in the 70s. I was at the Schulers. They're like, you guys got a big house. And I go, you guys got a big, you got a big church.
So listen to this.
Did you know that they used to live in the city of Orange, between Handy and Santiago?
I've got a Reverend Schuler story.
Well, hang on just a second. My ex-father-in-law actually knew them when they were first starting to get a little bit popular, and they had this little bitty church over close to Orange Olive and Lincoln.
The Schulers did, right?
That antique church that's still there, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
They had that for a little while.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then he built the Crystal Cathedral.
Yep.
Anyway,
and then they sold the Crystal Cathedral, and then
he was the supervisor for the City of Orange Water Department.
Yeah.
Before he was the supervisor, he was a meter reader.
Ow.
And he one of his routes was their place. And he
right
came
there
out,
off of it was up Esplanade, right by Chapman. I was in their house as a kid because I grew up with the family.
Al,
Let me tell my.
Okay, now he pulls up the thing.
Story.
I want to say one
His wife comes running out of the house with slippers, a fucking rope, and her hair in fucking rollers, yelling and screaming at him, and he's like, "What?" Now imagine, my father-in-law was an extremely sober guy, never cracked a smile, complete stone face, just not easily amused. And he looks up, and there's this thing cackling at him, bitching and pissing, and he's got no idea because she's completely incoherent fucking hammered.
Let me tell my Reverend Schuler story, please.
Go ahead.
Let me tell my Reverend Schuler story.
Go ahead.
So one time, Larry Flint's mother was in the mansion. She was dying. She was in agony.
I'm Larry Flint. From Penthouse, Larry Flint. I'm Larry Flint.
Yeah, but no, Al worked for Larry Flint. He was his guy.
Really? Wow, Al, nice. Let me hear the story.
Al, go ahead and tell him what you did with Larry Flint.
So, Larry Flint's mother was in agony one night, and Larry said to me, "Alan, can you get any help?" And we called a doctor called Dr. fucking Whack Jobs. He came in with a black bag, and he shot her full of Dilaudid. Still didn't help. So he said to me, "Can you get a minister to come in and pray with her?" I said, "Yeah."
Really?
I called all over, and the only one who would fucking come was Reverend Schuler. And he came. And
Dr. Reverend Schuler.
He came, and he said to me,
and Shuli just does this show called Uncle Rico Show now. Shuli Yeager does the show Uncle Rico Show.
We're not talking about
Shuli. This is a Frankie commercial. Frankie's on right now.
Frankie, I will bend your dick if you interrupt my story again. So anyway, so he says to me when he got there,
His dick doesn't get hard till the wind blows.
Hey, he even tied Trevor's dick in a knot. Don't doubt this man.
Hang on, Frankie.
All right, I'm going to finish the story. Trying to finish the story.
Yes,
lad.
please.
Reverend
please.
Schuler said to me, "Well, Alan, thank you very much. Thank you very much for inviting me. This poor woman is in pain." And Larry Flint said to him, "Take her upstairs." And she was in so much agony. Reverend Schuler came down and he chapped Larry Flint for a fucking donation. And listen to this. Larry Flint made me go get out the big cash box and take out $5,000 fucking dollars. And
Nice.
he gave it to him.
Nice. I believe that. Nice.
And he scurried out the back door like the pimp that he is. A couple of years later, he was under investigation for bank fraud, and he went bankrupt in the end. And listen to this.
Yeah, because they sold they sold the Crystal Cathedral, and they sold it to they sold it to the other church. Because I went to the other. They sold it to the Catholics.
He started selling gold crosses, saying that they were solid. They were 14
Yes, I remember those
gold.
gold crosses. I remember him selling those gold crosses. Fake.
They were. He said they were solid gold, blessed by Jesus.
Yes, and they were fake.
And they were fucking 14-karat gold plated.
Yes, I remember that. I remember that. He's on the TV. I remember those crosses, like selling them, like. I remember that. I remember those crosses.
Yeah, and then
the power of positive thinking.
Yeah, right. Lee had a nose like a fucking bucket. Listen to this. He started selling memberships for like $50,000 to help him build a new wing. And the fucking
built a new wing out of that. Yes, built a new wing out of that. So I remember back in the day, it was the old wing, and people would put their, like, you go to the old movie theaters, and you put that little box on the side of your window, and you listen to them, and you watch them. Back in the day, they had a parking lot, and you put that on there. Talking
like Jim Baker, he oversold it.
Yeah, I grew up with the Bakers too. I grew up with those Bakers because I remember that I used to go to the show where they were just like starting Jim and Tammy Baker, because they grew up on our. My mom played the organ for Rex Humbard, and she traveled around Rex Humbard back in the day for 15 years.
Jim Baker and Robert Schuller had one thing in common. They both had money spending, drunk ass fucking bitch wives.
Tammy Faye. Oh.
Yeah, but what they did is, but how did they get that? To rely on other people to say, hey, God will heal you if you give us this money. And that Robert Schuller, those fucking guys are pansies, because they just try to go like, and they got 10,000 people in the congregationship. We're gonna pass around the Kentucky Fried Chicken bowls, and you put your money in there, and you're tied because God's gonna and it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
Let me finish my story. So in the end, he oversold it, and the feds came, and he tried to blame his fucking son and his accountant. But in the end,
yes, I remember the sons.
Not a bunch of fucking grifters every last. You know where they got most of their money from? Old age pensioners sending in $20 and $30 out of their social
Very much
security.
so.
Most of it didn't come from wealthy people.
No, it came from the people that are working hard, and they're putting their 5, and their 10s and their 20s and they're passing the bucket around, and he's saying this, and this is going to be what happens to you, because you don't trust these other people outside this church, but when you come in here, this is all us. So we're going to go to this pearly gates, and all those people outside are not going to go to those pearly gates.
I'll tell you what, there's only one profession in the world that is older than prostitution or lawyers.
A plumber?
Preachers. And they are the ones that gave whores and lawyers the idea.
I'll tell you a quick story about the Catholic Church. In the old days, Rome was so riddled with syphilis that the government said, look here.
No more fucking sheep.
The Pope said, I'm going to try to finish my story. The Pope said, let us put in nuns in the whorehouses to make sure that they don't have syphilis. He charged every fucking whore. The first whore master was the Pope, and the first whorehouse was the fucking Vatican. And they took the money. And they kept them clean, but they made them pay.
I just want to tell everybody, I just got a message from Shadow Stevens is talking to me. His daughter's in a TV commercial right now. You know who Shadow Stevens is?
Shadow Stevens used to do the commercials for Fred Rated.
Yeah, I told him we're talking about Robert Schuller. So.
I love Fred Rated, didn't you?
Yep. He's listening.
That got closed down. That got closed down too for a scam, selling televisions and shit like that. You remember the crazy Joe or crazy fucking Larry or somebody, and you had this commercial. I got TVs for only $10.
Hey, Crazy
Another
Gideon. Crazy Gideon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crazy Gideon.
Yep.
That means back in 2010, Daniel Tosh played a video of myself on Tosh Porno Season 2, Episode 13, way back in late June 2010.
Right.
Nice. 2010. Way to go, Frankie.
Frankie.
2010 is now 2023, so we're going to update that and make it a new.
Fabulous. Frankie.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Frankie, what's the weather like now in Ass Crack, Ohio?
It's really, really cold in Ohio right now. That means it's going to get really cold in Ohio later on in the week as well. There's got one rain, to bring rain right now. Got cold temperatures come behind the rain in Ohio. So it's got really cold weather hitting for Ohio.
What?
Now, Frankie, how did you know he was talking about Youngstown?
Yes, not fucking Ohio in particular. I was talking about Ass Crack, Ohio.
Yeah, that would be Youngstown.
Ass Crack in Youngstown, Ohio. It's going to get really cold in Youngstown, Ohio.
Oh, Steubenville.
My ex-wife was born in Youngstown. I know that it's Ass Crack, Ohio.
What a fucking shithole. Oh, my God.
And I just sent last week I just sent it. I was just mentioning Kimberly and Savannah in my video. I sent it to you.
Hey, Irving.
Hey.
I want to ask. Listen, ask Frankie how the fuck he gets 2 million fucking hits on his YouTube. Is that real?
Yeah, I want to be like Frankie.
Real, dude.
It was my idea when I did I tried to eat 50 hot dogs once. I pretended to eat 50 hot dogs once. That was my own idea.
No,
good idea, Frankie. Good, congratulations.
Yeah. How'd you get the hit?
A lot of people watch him and think it's funny and things like this. People are.
Yo, Frankie,
You're the real
It was
weatherman.
my own idea.
Exactly, but he's
and your idea, and that's why you make it work, because it's your own style, and that's how you make it. Hollywood, South Central.
Frankie is a unique character.
Yeah. Plus, I did the guy dancing and being chased by a gorilla, a guy dancing being chased by tigers and things like this, and the guy dancing in raining tacos, the guy dancing being chased by dogs and things like this. Those are my own ideas.
Frankie, it's like
raining tacos and raining tacos. Can I get some salsa on those tacos?
It's like
I want to rain tacos somewhere. Where does that happen?
Talking about slippery streets.
It's like people on the freeway, rubberneckers that look for an accident. That's what Frankie is. But you're not.
And back in 2014, I did a guy dancing in raining tacos. Got so many views because that was my own idea.
Yep. You said that 3 fucking times, Frankie. Hey, let's copy.
Yeah, Frankie, what was it? The tacos, beef, chicken, carne. What was it? What was it? The tacos.
Fingers cut off.
Beans.
Snot and snot and taco.
Frijoles, senor. Frijoles.
Frankie, are you into horror movies? Like horror movies? Like,
that means I do my own comedy videos.
But do you like death and like blood and guts and everything?
Oh, that's.
Back in November 2011, I did an original Orange Man video in November 2011.
No, what I'm talking about is like, these like.
Would you bleed orange?
Movies. Yeah, like Bella.
The guy, they had to put an orange bag over my head. That's the original Orange Man, November 2011.
Please don't.
Were you tangerine? Were you navel? What kind of orange were you?
Blood orange.
Frankie.
What's up?
Frankie, please do a shout out for Trevor's website.
I remember this. I used to watch YouTube videos of these when I was like 11.
Now we've got Cassidy in the background making noise again. There you go again. Here's the show.
Boy, I'm glad that phone wake up call. Hi, you're it's 9:45.
I can't talk to them right now. You're being too loud.
Cassidy, I will pinch your tits if you don't turn your fucking radio off.
Yeah, Cassidy.
Hello?
Cassidy.
Cassidy.
She hung up.
Can't hear us.
She hung up. She's gone.
Well,
Jazzy's got a bowl right now. There goes that. But I sit home. And,
She's not into nipple pinching. She's not into nipple pinching. So.
She got in her car and she's headed over to my house to have him pinched. Don't fucking tell me. I know the bitch. I saw her cruising down in Los Angeles. She had a sign that said $4, no refunds. Tell me she doesn't want to get tits pinched.
No, that was
she had a
Savannah.
Lyft and Uber and like sign in the front windshield, Uber, Lyft, and that too.
Al, you didn't.
I'll Uber you, Lyft you.
I know, but hey, Al didn't chime into our conversation about Sid and Marty Croft. That's what our conversation.
Oh, I love those guys, man. They were great.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a update. We have a breaking news. The Christmas parade is going to kick off down in Hollywood. CBS 2 is on the crew, ready to go. Here they are. They're gonna kick off the Christmas parade down in Hollywood, South Central.
Stephanie Powers was hot.
Fair
oh no,
possibly
that was
hot.
the Rose Parade. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, this is Hollywood parade. This is West Hollywood.
Who was that chick on the Pasadena, the Rose Parade with their orange hair, like always was on every year with Bob Eubanks?
That was Stephanie Powers.
What her name is?
Stephanie
Powers.
Stephanie Powers, yeah.
Any of you remember Sweet Dick Whittington?
No.
I remember Sweet Dick Willie.
Sweet Dick Whittington was a radio guy in the 20s.
I love the song
Sweet
by
Dick Willie.
Jethro Tull, "Kissing Willie." Yeah, I knew you'd be the only one to get that.
I laughed too, but it was a silent laugh.
So I'm going to tell a joke now. Please let me tell a joke.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead, sir.
Okay. So there's a hermit, and he went into a factory office, and he said, "I'd like to have a job selling your product." And the guy said to him, "You can't sell my product." He said, "Why not?" He said, "Because you're a fucking hermit." He said, "So what, you discriminating against me?" I said, "No, I'm not." He said, "Well, if you do, I'll file a double lawsuit against you." "A double lawsuit?" "Yes, a double lawsuit for discrimination." I said, "Oh, fuck, okay. Well, look, you couldn't work for us because you have to sing a jingle that goes with selling a product." And he said, "A jingle?" He said, "No, a jingle." He went, "Jingle bell, jingle, but no, not that kind of fucking jingle. Jingle, a jingle like this."
I'm losing myself.
Al, can I entertain you a little bit? I want to introduce everybody to Sweet Dick Willington. Here he comes.
They have a dancing group. By that I mean a group that plays for your dancing that starts at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which I think is rather nice, particularly for people like myself who get up early in the afternoon, or rather early in the morning. It feels like early in the afternoon. Early in the morning, and yet, what in the hell was that? Oh, boy. Hot damn. I'm under the sill. I'll be back. No, I'm under this. I'm in the doorway. You think it's over yet? I'm right under the doorway. That's where I am, right here, and I'll be damned if I'm moving. I'll do the rest.
You left one of your ears on the floor.
I left one of my ears on the floor. My ward
out with your earphones.
My ward
Stop it and go back to work. Go on.
No,
get
I'm
in
not
there.
going back to work.
I'll take over.
I gotta get out of here. If anybody was off the job this morning, I worked $10 below scale. Head for the San Valley. Damn tumblers.
Just get to the point, Jim.
This is my mouth.
That was Irving, right?
All right, Trevor. I'll talk to you later.
Where's the condition of my clothes that I have to put up with this? I'm right in the middle.
Please do not.
What?
Albuquerque, go ahead. Albuquerque, go ahead, please.
I'm going to play KDWN Las Vegas, Nevada.
Coming in from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Where do we roll?
Hey, it's the real. It's the real Don Steele.
Right on.
Sweet. Right on.
93 KHJ.
And FM.
93 KHJ.
3 o'clock in Los Angeles on $1 million weekend with me, baby. The real
Now this is
Don
radio.
Steele. All those groovy golders for the reminiscing fun devils
For all the
out
kids
there,
that don't know it.
Tonight's our Night Factors party in the Fun Jungle. You better believe it. Dig.
That's the real radio, baby.
Hey, can I ask you a question, Al? When Jim Morrison, like, when they got the billboard in Hollywood, see, I don't know if Jazzy Jeff knows this. Is Jeff still there?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I'm sir.
Yeah, see, Al was like brother-in-law to Jim Morrison, Doors. But when they got that
Brother-in-law, like bloodline, or
like brother-in-law, like fucked his sister and married her.
Hey!
hey now, hey now.
That's terrible, man.
Come
that was
on.
my wife.
But
That was
true.
my wife. Out of line. Who is that? Irving?
Irving again. No, he's in the
No,
box.
it wasn't Irving.
All right. Let's leave it alone.
Irving.
Irving, you couldn't get laid in the morgue.
Oh, that's terrible. Go ahead.
I disagree. I actually have experience.
Wait a minute.
Never mind.
Wait a minute. Irving, you crossed the line with Al Graham. That's impossible.
For Irving, it's okay.
That's great.
So listen, can I finish my fucking story about the nip joke?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, nip in the ass.
Who's that?
Jazzy Jeff.
Jazzy, I'm going to finish my story.
Yes,
So,
please.
the guy said, look, I can't hire you because you won't be able to sing this song. And he said, I can sing. And he said, you can sing. You can sing. And he said, yeah, I can sing. One thing. In the north. It's in the morning in the north. Said, okay, look. Go into the product orientation room. Get the product. Learn the jingle. And then you go knock on a few doors. So he learns the product, learns the jingle, and he knocks on the first door. And a beautiful woman comes out and he goes, excuse me, madam, I represent, my name is Frankie, and I represent the new Cold Blue washing liquid program for clothes. Washing liquid for clothes. Yes, well, I'm very busy right now. Madam, she felt sorry for the hurl too. She said, okay, I'll take a look. He goes in the house, he said to her, I'm going to demonstrate for you 2 bowls of water, one machine, and one watching one did nippy. And she said, all right. So can I have your blouse? And she said, what? Madam, I need something that has been freshly sweated upon to prove the efficacy of my product. She said, okay, fuck, he's just a hair up. What's he going to do? She gave him the fucking gun. He goes like this. Nip, 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 in the new cold blue. Rinty, rint, and it smells on you. Smell that? And she went, oh my God, that is wonderful. And she said, now, can I have your bra? And she said, I'm not giving you my bra. And he said, madam, and I'll be finished very quickly, and you like it with guns. And once again, it had to be fresh and wetted upon by your breath. And she said, fuck it. He gave him the bra. He went, nip, 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 in the new cold blue. Rinsey, rinse, rinse, and it smells on you. Smell that. And she said, by God, it really does smell like lavender. And he said, can I have your panties now? She said, I'm not giving you my panties. He said, madam, this is the last question, and I will be done, and you'll be never see me again unless you want to buy some of the product. She said, okay, fuck it. She gave him the fucking panties, and he went, thank you. And he smelled them. Then he looked at her, and he went, nip, 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 in the new cold blue. Rinsey, rinse, rinse, and it smells so new. And then he went, smell, nip, 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 in the new cold blue. Rinsey, rinse, rinse, and it smells so new. Nobody got it. They still fucking stunk, and he had to wash them again. Doesn't anybody get it?
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out who was the band. Was it a band?
Wait a minute. I just came back and just poured a drink because that joke was. I just got across watching TV right now. Dairy Queen just got pregnant.
Who?
Dairy Queen, Dairy Queen. They just right across the ticker said Dairy Queen. You know where you get the sundaes and everything. And Burger King forgot to wrap his Whopper.
I got a question for Al though. Al, a lot of these people that you were contemporaries with, they're pretty much like fuck ups and assholes and stuff, right? I mean, it's like you can't like hold them on high regard. That's what you're getting at, right? Just
if you know behind the scenes how they behave, all of them petulant, arrogant, narcissistic little fucking children. And when they got knocked
they're all
off the
fucking
job,
children.
when they knocked them off the
I believe
job
you.
and the new kids on the block came along, they whined like a bitch, including Don Henley. What a fucking asshole. Oh my fucking God.
Believe me,
Now,
brother,
Joe-
and ask Trevor. I bodyguard bands, and there's like and stars. They're behind the scenes. They're like, I'm listening to them, and they're talking to their manager, and I went there like, you fucking people think you're just such. And then I bodyguard Barbara Streisand. So they go, Jeff, you got a Barbara Streisand's going to come to the LA car show. And they go, Jeff, she's going to come at 8 o'clock at night. And she's only got two car makers. But she wants you to walk 30 feet behind her. So I talked to my guys that are telling, my security guys are like, all right. I go, is James Brolin going to be there? And they go, yeah, he'll be there. So I'm sitting down at 8 o'clock at night, LA car show, back on the roll-up doors. So you come back on the roll-up doors. They're going to walk in, and I'm just like walking behind her. I go, hey, how you doing, Mr. Brolin? He goes, how are you, the undercover? I go, yep. And I go, I know she wants to go to two car makers, wants to go to Mercedes and Audi only. So she's going to bypass like Range Rover. And I go, so I'm standing, and he's falling 30 feet behind her too. So I walk her up to Mercedes, and I walk up to Mercedes, and I go, hey, this is Barbara Streisand behind me. She wants to go check out those cars that are like.
Hello?
What happened?
I don't know what happened.
I think his phone died.
Yeah. Well, listen to this. She is the biggest cunt on earth. She was my neighbor when I was producing a rock opera right next to Emilio Esther, and they all lived up there on Point Dume. And she bought two houses, and she had a big soiree. And listen to this: a whole bunch of fake waiters and caterers crashed the scene, and they stole shit, and they took photographs behind the scenes.
Please leave your message for 2132769.
All right, this is Pirate Radio. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
Pirate Radio. Anyway, she was the most awful woman I've ever met in my life. She had to have, listen to this, she went on the fucking Oprah show. She had to have blue toilet paper and blue fucking napkins and blue plates. And then, oh my God, what a fucking.
And probably ended up with fucking toxic shock syndrome off the blue toilet paper. Fucking cunt.
So
Hey,
anal.
hey,
oh
hey,
my God.
hey, you know what restaurant she was discovered in, right?
A deli?
The Stinking Rose, San Francisco.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Is that a joke?
No, but doesn't it make all the sense in the world now?
Wow. Wow.
She was discovered. She was discovered at the Stinking Rose.
I saw Liz Taylor and Connie Stevens and Shirley. No, the old fucking can't even remember her name. But anyway, they were all in a cheap fucking, back then it was called like White Front, a fucking chain, all shopping for cheap fucking makeup, 99-cent bargain shit. All of them.
Well, that's how the rich stay rich.
Yeah, but would you put cheap fucking perfume on if you had all that money? God almighty.
Oh, look at oh, come on, White Shoulders. Tell me that's not fucking cheap fucking perfume.
That's not.
Can I do something? Can I say something on Trevor's Happy Hour?
No.
I want to play a song. This is for White Front. When he mentioned White Front, this is my dad owned an El Camino. When I was a little kid, we used to like go through White Front, and we were playing in his El Camino, and here's what came on. You ready? Hey, my dad burned up this tape.
What year El Camino?
you guys know it, and I know Al knows it.
Oh yeah.
Run it through
I
white.
love that fucking song. Mama told me what to. Mama told me not to come.
Right. This is for White Front. Man. There you go, Frank. Go ahead, Frankie.
Turn on, tune in, drop out, dude.
Born on the bayou.
Hey, Al, you know Downey, California? Al, I grew up in Downey, California. Yeah, so I think Irving grew up in Linwood and Downey like I did. Yeah.
Trevor's the clown from Downey.
I'm the clown from Downey. And here comes Zombie.
Trevor's the clown from Downey.
Hey, hold on a second. Hey,
Zombie.
Brett, you haven't talked to Bill Graham. No, it's Al Graham. Bill Graham.
Billy Graham.
Billy Graham.
I don't know.
I just call him Grammy now.
That's right. He's won a Grammy. Brett, what do you have to say? Brett the fireman. Here's Al Graham.
Hi, Brett.
How you doing? I'm just checking in. I'm just one of the regulars.
Hi, Brett.
What's up, guys?
Brett.
Not my dick.
Brett.
I
understand that you're not really a fireman, but you have a fireman's helmet that you wear on the toilet and call people from the toilet with a fireman's helmet on, pretending to be a fireman. Is that right?
He wears boots too.
What?
Hello, I'm on the wabbit. I'm on the wabbit. Wabbit. I'm on the wabbit.
You know I'm why, kid. And if you tell me you're a wire.
Brett actually used to be a Chippendales dancer, and he dressed like a fireman.
Well, blow me down. Well, blow me down. I'm Popeye the Sailor, man.
Al Graham.
I'm
Frankie,
Popeye the Sailor.
Frankie,
I'm
sing the weather report. Frankie, sing the fucking weather report.
And the weather report in Los Angeles. And the weather report down in parts of Ohio, it's going to be really cold this week. And the Southern California, it's going to bring Santana winds this week. And we've got a really cold weather heading towards the compound media in New York.
Frankie, sing the weather. Sing the weather. Don't say
the
weather.
He did just
sing.
sing.
Weather report. The weather report for New York City, where the compound media is at. The weather gets cold, but it starts snow squalls in the Great Lakes region, such as parts of Cleveland, Ohio.
Wow. Fabulous.
Go ahead, Cincinnati.
I'll catch you guys later on.
Wait a minute, fireman. Fireman. I understand that you have a peculiar fetish.
Peculiar what?
Of all what Christmas parade's on.
Hold on, everybody. Let Brett talk.
You have a peculiar fetish that you sit on your fire helmet.
No, I don't do any of that. I don't do any of that stuff.
Do you listen? Then the one last question: do you walk around with your fire helmet on and a pair of braces but no pants?
No, I don't do any of that.
But he sells chains.
Oh, come on, Brett. We have pictures, man.
Do you know anybody that? Al wants to know if you know anybody that does.
Hey, Brett, if you went camping and we were camping together and you woke up and your butt hurt and there was Vaseline, would you tell anybody?
No, I don't want to go camping.
Wait a minute.
Don't forget the empty tube of KY.
I'll be back in a couple minutes.
That's fucking
Hey, Trevor,
gay
I'll be back
camping.
in a couple minutes.
Well, blow me down.
All right, Sam.
Brokeback Mountain.
Is that what I think
Fireman.
it is? What the fuck is
What?
that, zombie?
A bubbler attached to an electric rig. I'm
Dude,
gonna go outside.
dude, you need to get a new one because that looks not good.
Can I
What
tell
is
Al?
it?
Hey, Al, can I tell you something? Al. Cassidy, be quiet.
It looks like a dildo with a rubber on it.
What is?
It is.
It looks like Joe Biden. Looks like Joe Biden walking up to the mic.
Al.
Same thing.
Hey, Al, I want Al to
Zombies.
answer. I want Al to answer me a question. Al, can you get this
I'll
show
be back
on?
in 5 minutes.
Hang on a second. Al, can you get this show on from like midnight until like 3 a.m.? That's the
That's
time.
where we need to be.
Exactly. That's where we need to be. And let people just call in
Listen,
fucking stupid.
next week, listen what I'm going to do. Next week, I'm starting pirate radio 24/7, floating down the Coronado Bay, calling on all fucking pirates to come on at midnight. Sail their ships
Yo
down
ho,
the
yo ho, a pirate's life for me. We shiver, we timber, up me, holly ho, yo ho, yo ho.
We
Shiver me
fart, we
timber.
puke, we shit, and we barf.
Here's my story, my song. I am the pirate king. I am the pirate king. And it is a glorious thing to have Frankie and Irving and who's that?
Jazzy.
JJ.
Jazzy. Can I finish?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm just doing backup for you.
Yeah, but you're stepping all over me.
All right, I'll
I'm
step
done.
lighter.
Irving, let me ask you a question. The concept of pirate radio is just perfect for fucking Irving, isn't it?
Irving.
Zombie wouldn't do good on pirate radio. He's too straight and he's not funny. He's a miserable motherfucker.
Oh, dude,
I
Zombie
don't mean that in
is
a good way.
fucking hilarious. And
Who, Zombie?
yeah, when we started the
Okay.
show tonight, he had me laughing so hard I couldn't fucking breathe for a fucking few seconds, man. I was,
Wow.
I had fucking tears literally going down my fucking face, man.
Well, why doesn't he speak up for fucking self?
Because you're here.
Zombie, did I shut you down again?
No, he'll be back in about 5.
Yeah.
Get to the point,
Well,
Jim.
Zombie has got about as much
dead,
depth
Jim.
as a
Get to the point, Jim.
Zombie has got about as much depth as a fucking ashtray, but he thinks he knows everything about nothing. But I'm telling you this, Irving knows a thing or two about a thing or two. Don't you, son?
What about Jazzy?
Well, Jazzy's what we call one of those oily fucking radio DJs with the voice of it. But Irving, he's a dark horse because he is a well-read man and he pretends to be just a
And
fucking
way to go. There to go. To give it a 5-5. Make it a 10 over there. 10 coming down. Coming down. Come there. 5-5. 15 over there.
Back in the fucking box. I'm giving Irving a compliment. Listen to this. Irving is hiding himself from the public because if he told you what he really believes, everyone would say, I don't think you could do that. And he's afraid of getting people to stepping on his dreams. Am I fucking right, Irving?
Dream? I have no dreams. Life is
Hello,
a
Irving.
nightmare. Why do I
Irving.
need dreams?
Irving.
Answer the
Irving, do we have a response? Hello, Irving. Go ahead, Irving. Do we have a response? He just came back with a great analysis for you, and you're saying nothing.
Oh, but wait a minute. Irving's too comfortable in his own environment. Remember, Al? That's right.
He's had 4 or 5 shots and he doesn't want to come out of it.
I want to say something, though. But Al,
Actually, I've kept it really skinny tonight. I've had it down to this little bitty bottle right here. And I've still got another maybe shot or 2 in it.
If I could go back in time, I want to be on this station right here. I just sent it to Shadow Stevens, and this is the station I should have always been. I've already been on it, but listen to this. Hold on.
KWN Las Vegas.
KDWN Las Vegas, Nevada. at midnight to 3.
In the beautiful Union Plaza Hotel, #1 Main
Union Plaza downtown.
Music.
That's the station we need to be on. We need to be
I
talking.
stayed at the Union Plaza.
Now listen,
For Union Plaza,
Irving,
#1 Main Street.
We need to be on
Trevor?
Hotel.
Trevor, the new paradigm is pirate fucking radio. No holds
Yep.
barred. Take all comers, fuck everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen.
They can't take
No
a fuck.
And we take all calls. We don't like
Yes.
discriminate. All right.
And we hang up on them too.
Yeah, we screen you on the air.
Irving, you
Just
gotta
get to the
answer my
point, Jim.
question for all the world to know, why are you hiding your intellect and pretending to be just a fucking drunk who writes funny shit? You are hiding something. Tell us.
And Frankie can sing weather. He can sing the weather.
Well,
Trevor.
Well, the weather is
Right there,
outside
Irving.
frightful.
And the weather in Dallas, Texas is going to get cold as well. Same with Arizona, it's going to get really hot weather. And they got rain headed for Oregon on Thursday and Friday. And British Columbia and Washington State, all the way to the west coast of Canada.
All rain drops on my head. All those cities and all those
Rain,
states
rain,
get
rain drops on my head. On the west
Raindrops
coast of
keep
Canada,
falling
snow
on my head.
off in the Whistler, British
Don't
Columbia.
piss down my back and tell me it's raining.
There it is, Al. This is your show, right? This is what you want. You want chaos, right?
Irving, I'm still waiting for your response. Come on.
Irving has gone to the bathroom, and Irving will be back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, he
The
ran
weather
away.
outside is frightful.
I'm gonna expose him right now. Irving, listen to this. Irving is a highly intellectual, well-read, self-taught fucking genius, and he plays it drunk, and he's always doing that act to cover something up. Oh, I think we should expose him. Are you ready?
MICKEY
Is that
JOCKEYSTRAT.
Who is that?
Irving.
Who's
Trevor.
Rosemary
Trevor,
Cooper.
listen.
It was
Trevor,
Zombie.
listen.
Zombie did
I'm
it.
gonna reveal. I knew Zombie would come up with a fucking nursery rhyme. I'm gonna reveal the real truth behind Irving. Are you ready? Irving is afraid of success.
Yes, I believe that.
Nothing
Irving
succeeds
couldn't-
like failure. Remember
You
that.
weren't married to my ex-wife, were you? I can tell.
The ball busting comes. Irving, it's time for you to put on your fucking Superman coat and come out of the closet.
Irving has some brains behind the alcohol.
This is a job for Superman.
Right.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Hey, can I play our song for the day? It's Rapping for Jesus. Here we go.
Christian youth teach kids.
It's almost Christmas time. We're in still November, and you shouldn't get your lime on. But when we get in November, we're out of December.
It's all rap for Jesus.
My rhymes are fly. My beats are sick. My crew is big, and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is my nigga.
Fucking
This is pirate radio here.
Hey, wait a minute. Can I say something?
I had
Yes, you
nothing
can,
to
sir.
do with this. Nothing,
Okay, listen to this.
absolutely nothing to do with this.
Who's that? Zombie?
Zombie.
Yeah.
He's crawling in.
I knew it. Mumbling like a fucking mortician.
I love Zombie though.
I can't help
Zombie make a
Okay.
great mortician.
I just got
So listen,
medicated.
can
I
I
can't help
say
it.
something about Jesus?
I could see
Ready?
Zombie now with a top hat, a little puff tie, long coat, right? All
Go
black,
Yeah.
Go for it,
driving
Al.
driving a carriage with an insane look in his eyes, screaming, "Yeah!" to horses. Oh God, I could
Hey, there's my
fucking
story. Listen to
totally
this.
see that.
Listen, I got a quick song for a real treat this Thanksgiving. Chocolate cookies, very nice. And the chocolate cross for Easter and for Christmas. Chocolate Christ!
What the fuck is that?
Yes, yes,
Get that
yes.
one.
Check it out. Beavis, he tried to sing a jingle.
I want Frankie to sing that song.
Yes, yes, he tried to sing a jingle.
I want Frankie to sing that song.
Well,
Check it out, Beavis.
Al, I think you've cleared the house. No.
Yeah.
That's fucking great. I bet Zombie's
can I get on the
still.
microphone?
I bet Zombie's still playing with himself right now.
Yep.
He had to plug it in first.
He likes it. He likes it.
Zombie only has his camera on from the eyebrows up.
Zombie's got
Irving has got some real. Listen, Irving has got some real fucking dirt on Zombie, and if he gets going, he'll reveal that, right, Irving?
Zombie's a good guy and he's a good friend, man.
He's a good guy. You know, he's a good
Yes,
guy.
he is. Zombie's been a good friend of Trevor's for many years.
When it comes down
Live. We're doing a bit.
I got a second.
Tell a lie.
Hang on.
Make up something.
No, I want to say something.
Because Trevor's an equal opportunity guy. He accepts all.
I accept all. And Zombie.
Trevor's a homosexual with a 2-inch dick.
Listen to you all, you weird. Look, okay, Zombie dressed up as Ziggy Stardust at Disneyland.
No, he didn't dress up. That's just the way he looked.
My man. No. Hey, Zombie's cool in his weird way, but he also is a bit of a dick on the side.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, so are you. Hello.
I'm a big fucking dick. I'm not a bit of a dick. I'm an asshole.
Well, I thought
character,
you meant a bit of a dick, as in like the English. Hey, yes, he's a bit of a dick.
This was it. Yes, there you are. Shut up.
Oh boy, you guys are like, hello. Is the mic on? Is the mic on?
Is
the mic on? Hello. You guys have been chattering all day and all night. What's going on over here?
Chess.
Wait a minute now.
Is the mic on?
Trevor, bring on Keith Richards, please.
Check the mic on.
Yeah, bloody fucking Mick! God damn! You can't accept my dude, you bloody fucking crusty old player!
My next
coming in from.
Hang on a second. My next guest.
That's actually what Keith told Mick when he was offered night.
You know, I didn't know if I stepped into a pile of tweakers.
Let him get to his next guest. Let him get to his next guest.
Plus more.
I mean, I'm sorry,
Good one, Zombie.
Go here.
You guys are all on coke, like a coke party, and I haven't been invited.
It's Al's
Let's
fault.
pick Keith Richards. Come on, Keith Richards.
Zombie, you want to be here, don't you? Zombie.
You guys are all on coke and didn't give me a line or nothing.
Zombie wants his Tanqueray and tonic. I know.
Yep. That's what I'm dying for. I want a dirty martini.
Dirty Harry?
Dirty martini.
Ice cream off the street.
I want to hear Keith Richards come on and debate Zombie.
Keith Richards.
Oi!
Yes.
You don't even know who day it is.
Keith Richards?
I know what day it is. Bloody today.
There he is. Hello, Keith. How's it going? All right?
Hey!
Hey,
were you in bed?
Al?
Are you fucking Mick Jagger?
No, Are you drinking that?
Fuck Mick Jagger. He's a heroin addict, crusty old player.
Al,
could I have a swig of that?
No, Al, do you know that?
Hey, Zombie.
Hang on.
Zombie.
Are you drinking?
Zombie,
hang on.
You rat
It's my show.
bastard, you're stepping over us.
Can I say
No
something?
way.
Trevor was doing Keith Richards. Shut up, man.
Oh. Hang on. I just want to ask you a question.
Go on.
No, okay. It's like, did Keith Richards really snort his dad's ashes?
He knows. He's right there. Ask him.
Oh, okay.
Snort your dad's ashes, Keith.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I thought they were bloody mix.
Yeah, you got mixed up.
How much the heads?
You know,
hey, can I get a voice in here, please? Can I get a...
Joking. Tell me it isn't so.
Listen to this. Ozzy Osbourne once snorted a line of ants.
I'm Billy Idol. I just want to come on and... Bye.
Not Billy Idol.
Anyway, Keith Richards is sober now.
Yeah,
Keith is
right.
sober?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
He's about as sober as Nick is.
He's just catching up with him.
So you want to hear a story? So my buddy goes, "Hey Jeff,
how
you want to go to Capitol Records?"
I know
And
that.
I go,
This is pirate radio. I get to play my little clip. This is Howard Stern talking to Keith Richards. Listen.
Nobody does well with
No.
it.
How's your health? Do you feel robust?
From that end of it, I feel perfectly fine. I mean, I feel no different. I could jump on stage now and do the show, you know. But
jump on stage and fall over like a dead person.
It's a process. Right? You never grow.
No.
You know, I mean, you know, you get to a certain stage, you grow.
Still do the splits, although I need to go to the hospital afterward and get relocated.
Harder or smoke?
Which one?
Well, right. Quitting smoking.
Actually, I found the quitting smoking fairly easy.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. It was just something that said inside that said, "Now you gotta."
Yeah.
And, you know, you got that inner force that says, "Okay, you know, I mean, this is no pussyfooting. You gotta." And comparatively easy, far easier than booze.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
He laughs at his own fucking jokes, and it's horrible.
Yeah. Well, he said he's quitting.
There was something that spoke to me in my mind that said, "Keith, you're a bloody fucking living mummy. How much more do you think you can take, you bloody stiff?"
I'll take that
You
fucking
bloody
Keith Richards anytime. Listen to this, lad. Keith Richards and Mick Jagger were caught fucking in bed one time by his wife.
No, that was David Bowie and Mick.
No, it
Yes,
was Keith
David Bowie.
Richards, and they were all in bed together, the three of them. They had a fucking threesome, limey threesome, a bunch of furry fucking pussies, and they all.
Yeah, where did you? Who said that, or where's your info from that?
His wife
How's that
went on
true?
the Sharon fucking Osbourne show.
Oh, Sharon
and told
Osbourne,
the
yeah.
dirt
Are you
of-
talking about Bianca?
No.
No, I'm talking about Sharon fucking Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne's
Osbourne, yeah,
wife.
she had a
No,
talk
I'm
show.
talking about Mick's wife walked in. Are you
wife,
talking about
yeah.
Bianca?
Yeah, the Peruvian douchebag. Yes.
The Peruvian dude.
Yeah, that was David Bowie and Mick.
No.
Yes, it was David
he
Bowie and
fucked
Mick, yes.
Jagger. They all fucked each other.
It wasn't Keith Richards. It was Mick Jagger
No.
and David.
Mick Jagger and David Bowie, because David Bowie is like, remember they found semen.
Listen,
they found semen in his stomach.
No, that was Rod Stewart.
Yes,
No,
they
that was
found.
Rod
That's why they call him Tummy
They
Tummy.
found semen
Rod
in his
Stewart.
stomach.
Rod
They
Stewart.
found
Rod
semen in his stomach. Look that up. True
Yeah.
story.
Look up
6,000.
Tummy Tummy Stewart.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What a fucking fruit pie. Everybody knows.
No,
Everybody
actually,
knows.
that's a bullshit story about Rod. Rod, he might have been bisexual at one time, but I think he spent the
Listen,
best
young
half
man.
of his life as
Well,
having.
What about the Richard Gere and the little mouse going up his ass, and they
Oh,
had
the
to take him to
gerbil?
the hospital, and that was true story too.
Yeah, Richard
That's true.
Gere, the human habit trail.
Yes.
Oh,
And so I knew an
yeah.
anesthesiologist. I
You
knew
know,
an
they banned the
anesthesiologist,
sale.
but I,
Listen to this. They banned the sale of gerbils in the San Diego gay community because it was epidemic. They were in the emergency room with rats up their ass. And listen
right,
to this.
pulling those fucking things out of it because they scratch the inside of
Yes,
the asshole.
make 'em
and
come,
that's how they
yes.
get the pleasure. So that's what they're gonna go like, where the fuck am I at?
Well, it's
I'm
not the
somebody's
scratching
asshole.
that gives them
Like,
pleasure.
right?
It's the
You're
convulsion.
not in a fucking
that
habit
go
trail.
when
You're in
suffering.
somebody's asshole.
No, it was the
Listen,
convulsions.
so you're not going
that
right
they
in a
go
habit
through
trail. I'm
when
a
you
mouse, and then
suffocate.
all of a sudden I go like, hey,
Okay.
I'm gonna put
Thanks,
you up this
thanks.
little tube,
Okay.
and like, hey, I'm somebody's
Okay,
asshole in my
we got
ass.
it.
or
No,
scratching.
We fucking got
Richard
it.
Gere's story is absolutely true.
Zombie.
This is not secondhand shit that I heard from me. Okay,
Yep.
I was
That's the
sitting there
truth.
in jail 100
can't
times.
listen to
It was
anything, Trevor.
TV
Here we
time.
go. Here we go. Irving, you need to shut the fuck up.
Hang on, Trevor.
No,
The
I don't
news
want to hear you.
was on.
Shut up. For a second.
They were saying that
So
Richard
Zombie
Gere.
needs to shut the fuck up and let Irving talk. If he's making sense.
But he's in good condition. Richard Gere's fucking manager was on, or his lawyer, one of the two. And they had the doctor, and the doctor fucking slipped up and said right there, and 100 guys,
Wow.
we're listening to it. Now we had to extract a gerbil, deceased gerbil from his colon.
Now, wait a minute. I want to tell you a Rod Stewart story.
we
In
go again.
1965, Rod Stewart used to pay 4 little gay boys to bring a bunch of people in, and they had a gay session, and he swallowed their cum way back then. That's the truth.
Yeah, I believe that. I heard the stories of like that was a Rod Stewart. Like, I mean, it wasn't like over the internet. It was like in the Register of the Times in Orange County, because that stuff wasn't over the internet, because we had no internet. We had no, but that was it. You know, and I worked at a hospital, and I worked in an operating room.
Orange County Register.
Exactly.
Yes.
Is that why you're saying? Do you think I'm sexy?
I was actually a driver distributor for Orange County Register.
I know.
I flung the
You're a newspaper
I
boy.
flung
Give me a
I flung
break.
that newspaper.
I was a paper boy on my bike.
So
I
was I.
saw papers with the paper boys. And the trucks we had were all Grumman trucks, like a bread truck.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
They were Grumman, and it was kind of toward the end of Grumman's entire stint as far as being useful in industry. And of course, since then, Grumman has been bought out and you know, right.
I got a question for Zombie. Can I ask a question
They were
for
basically
Zombie?
manufacturing bread trucks by then. And they were these really fucking
Irving, why don't you put us to fucking sleep with more stories about trucks? Let's talk about dicks.
Is that Dick Johnson or is that Dick Murdoch?
Craig is
Zombie, I've got a question for you.
I am not a crook.
Yeah,
I got a call from Luigi's massage parlor, said that you left your wallet there.
Impossible.
And there was nothing in it.
It would have quite.
There
was nothing in it, except for they found this card that had somebody wrapped up in plastic, some asshole wrapped it in plastic, and they found your driver's license.
That said that Zombie left his wallet, and that in the wallet, the only thing in the wallet was him getting stuck by 3 little Taiwanese boys.
No, they're girls.
They didn't tell me they were boys. They didn't tell me they were boys till afterwards.
Hey,
Hey, Zombie's fucking cool, no?
Story.
Trevor, I want you to make Irving tell the reason why he hides him behind his intellect and his drunkenness. Go on, force him to. Make him confess.
Yes, please force me to.
Because he's really a kindergarten teacher in the daytime. Yeah. He works at a nursery.
Zombie?
Yes. In fact,
a kindergarten teacher.
In fact, Mr. Wolf is absolutely right. I am a kindergarten teacher. At one time, I attended a class under Sting. We called him, of course, Mr. Sting. And later on, I was inspired to become a teacher myself.
You're still hiding who you are. You're still hiding who you are.
Anyway, I've got to go again, you guys. I got to get medicated.
Fuck you. Fuck Zombie.
I got to step outside and get some medication.
Did he say Sting or Ping? Was it Ping? The little thing in his pants is Sting or Ping? Who's he with?
Ping is with the security
Pong.
officer.
With Pong.
Sting is with the police.
Yeah, Ping and Pong.
Who?
Sting is with the police, and Ping is with the security officers.
Zombie, why do you have to step outside for a moment to put your lipstick on?
Yep.
What the fuck? You're on the radio. Make some
Well,
noise.
it's my turn on the corner. And if I don't come up with 20
Well,
bucks.
don't hang up. Just fucking go do your thing and come back.
Irving, hey, listen to what he just fucking said to kill a line. I got to come up with 20 bucks.
Seen him there.
I fucking love him.
Fucking Zombie actually literally had me in fucking tears, and I couldn't breathe.
Oh, he's subtle humor. I'm just fucking with him. But listen to me. You have got to tell the fucking truth right now, bitch. Why are you hiding behind the alcohol bottle when you know you got fucking way more on the ball? Go on.
Well, what kind of bottle am I hiding behind?
I got one. Oh, wait, there's the other. Okay, I'm good.
Come on.
Where?
Come on, Irving.
Where are we going?
Oh, baby,
Hi, baby.
I'm going to fucking tell you why. Listen to this. This man knows ancient history, ancient science, ancient literature. Who's talking over me?
They're just talking on the radio. These guys are wrangling each other. They're like,
Shut the fuck up. I'm telling you. Talking about Irving right now. He knows everything about everything. He pretends not to, but he's not who he is pretending to be. He's a highly intelligent man who is too afraid to leave the hotel with all the other fucking drunks because he doesn't have enough self-confidence in himself because his wife tore him a new asshole for 50 fucking years. Am I wrong?
No, we're at 51 years.
Only slightly. It was 29 years.
Let's fucking Irving answer, you guys.
Actually, no, my wife saw to it that I was pretty much fit to be tied for the rest of whatever. And then when there was nothing left to steal or sell.
Fucking bullshit. She was a ball-busting cunt, and she did
What she
damage
was,
to my
she
friend.
was the fucking unmedicated, untreated, untherapy.
Yeah. Well, then you're a brave fucking man for suffering that all those years, son. God bless you. But listen, you've got more
took one
shit
for the
going
team.
than that. You've got more shit going than you tell everybody. Why don't you do that guy? I love him. He's brilliant.
Brilliant.
Who the fuck said that?
Jazzy.
It wasn't Trevor. It wasn't Zombie. They're the only ones that ever listen.
Jazzy.
And they don't listen.
Bring it, bitch.
Well, thanks.
Come on. Zombie,
say hello.
No, Zombie's off right now. He'll be back.
Oh, okay. Well, Trevor, I want you to let Irving have the floor. He's got something to tell the world. This is going on Apple Podcasts, on my show, on Pirate Radio,
Apple
all
Podcasts
across
on
the
your
fucking
show.
globe.
Yeah, Irving,
all
say
across
something.
the globe.
If you could actually
Irving's
see
going
my
to
house,
tell
you
us-
would realize that I don't have a floor.
Listen to
Where's
me.
Irving at? Say something, Irving.
You see how he's hiding? He's fucking
Right?
hiding.
Hiding
Who he
behind
is.
a mask.
He's a phony for all the wrong reasons. He doesn't need to be. He's fucking brilliant. If he comes out and does
in front of me.
you fuck off,
Al's
Frankie.
being mean to me.
Hey, Frankie.
There's that AI again. There's that AI artificial intelligence.
No, it ain't
I want-
artificial, and it ain't intelligence either.
Look, he's hiding behind the drunk again. You fucking
Hiding behind
hypocrite.
the drunk.
Show us who you are. Come on.
Yes.
Irving.
Come out,
Dazzler,
Zombie.
he could, listen to this.
Oh,
This
I'm
guy could
proud
talk
to
for
do
4
that.
hours. Listen to me. He could talk for 4 hours straight on ancient Egypt. And he just won't do it because he's scared that someone might say, well, no, wait a minute. How do you know this? And he'll say, because I've been studying since I was a fucking kid.
When I was
baby.
just a young man, I never thought it so. To see the
No,
King
actually,
Tut. King Tut.
Actually,
I never thought I was a man when I see King
Egyptology is
King
not my
Tut.
forte. Older than that.
Stop fucking stepping over Irving. Whoever that is, let Irving speak, please. This is therapy.
King Tut. When I was just a young man, I played my set of fall.
Irving.
Shut up. A condo made of stona.
Irving.
Yes, yes. King Tut.
Hey, this is my show. Irving calls me at 3
How'd you get so funky?
Hang on. Oh, Jazzy Jeff. Irving calls me at 3 a.m. and goes, "Hey, it's 10 p.m., right?" I go, "No, it's 3 a.m."
2 days before, Trevor calls me at 3 a.m.
Bullshit.
Hey.
Listen,
and I'm like,
Irving
fuck you.
Irving is at his very best at 3 in the morning. Trust me. I'm fucking telling you. It is a laugh
Have you
riot.
been to Irving at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yes, and I had him do. He did Keith Richards for me for 2 fucking hours straight.
Did he sing a song or just do some like
long.
lingo? Did he like talk about stories?
Oh, he's got some good shit to tell you, everybody. Make him fess up. Make the motherfucker tell the truth. He's wasting away. He's fucking too good to be just playing a drunk. Fuck you.
I never should have married the woman I married, and that's the whole thing.
But Trevor, you never married anybody.
She fucking stopped me and tried to stop me from doing anything. Anything.
Jazzy Jeff,
Listen to this.
I got married twice.
Listen. I went to see Joe.
To the same woman.
I went to see Joe.
He made
Walsh
the same mistake twice.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
How
went to see
stupid is
Joe
that?
Walsh. I went to see Joe Walsh at the Veterans Contest, and they sang this song. Listen. I found out a long time ago what a woman can do to your soul, but I got a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down, and I'm already standing on the ground.
I know, and I'm already buried in the ground.
Listen, all you're lacking is a good woman, son.
At 61,
Ladies and gentlemen,
never give up.
At 61, only thing that's left is fucking discards.
Bullshit.
You got that Viagra.
Irving, there's somebody
are you
around
getting the
for
blue
you.
pill or you getting the yellow pill, Trevor?
Irving, there's
Are you
somebody
getting
waiting for you.
Are you getting the big
and
yellow
there's
pill now or the blue pill?
There's
I don't know what
somebody
Viagra.
waiting for you.
I don't know what.
Fucking hell. There's somebody waiting for Irving, and there's somebody waiting for fucking Trevor. Both of you. There's a woman out there waiting for you. Don't fucking tell me there isn't.
I think I found her yesterday at the Marie Callender's. I think I found her. She was.
Hey,
Kimberly?
Hey, Wild Al.
Did she have a huge eyebrow?
No,
and leprosy on one arm?
Irving.
Hey, Jeff. She was in continuation school. Do you know where in Placentia?
Off of what's continuation school?
Store. What's the name of it?
Yeah, right there. It was called Richland back in the day.
No, that was over on.
It was called Richland.
615 North Lemon in Orange.
Jim
I went there. I still remember the address. And believe it or not, it's still there.
Hey, sir. Hey, kid, you cannot. You can't graduate in this school. We're gonna put you over this school, and we're gonna make you graduate. We're gonna graduate
Jim
from
Morrison's girlfriend, Pamela Curzon.
He's still talking about Jim Morrison.
Hey,
Al.
Everybody, hold on. Just Jim Morrison was related. Related. Okay, right.
Al, you're starting to loop. You're talking about Jim Morrison again. You're starting to loop around. Just bring up a new subject because you're looping.
I'm talking about Jim Morrison's girlfriend, not Jim Morrison. Who's that?
Pamela Schwarzenberg.
That's Jazzy Jeff.
Who's doing blue? Fuck you, Jazzy Jeff.
Wait a minute. Why do you say? Wait a minute. Time out.
Right in the middle of
Irving. All right.
Jim
Wait a
Morrison's
minute.
girlfriend. Her name is
I'm
Pamela
on your side, sir.
Fuck
and you
you,
want to start ragging
you
on me?
asshole! Fuck off! Shut up, you drunk fuck! Pamela Curzon was Jim Morrison's
Hey, did your mom have any kids that lived?
Oh,
Did your mom have any kids that lived? Did you ran half down your mama's leg when you were born? So don't start ragging on me because I'll rag on you and I'll rag on you.
I will pull your fucking dick off. It's just so small. Now,
You know why your mom?
And let me tell you the story. Right?
Right. You know why your mama didn't let you play in the
Fuck
sandbox?
you,
Because
big
the cats may bury you.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
This is pirate radio.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna try this one more time. That's fucking
You couldn't play in the sandbox because your mom was afraid the cats were gonna bury
diarrhea
you.
mouth. Your mama did this. Your mama does that. Shut the fuck up, diarrhea mouth, and listen to the story. Pamela Curzon, Jim Morrison's girlfriend, was in a detention center in Orange County, and Jim Morrison wrote this lyric, "Send my credentials to the house of detention." That's what it was about. Pamela Curzon was because she was part of a gang. An older guy had them all robbing houses, and she was in fucking jail when she was 14. Now, you, big mouth, tell that fucking story instead of going, your mama sucks dicks and you got army boots on, you dumb motherfucking inbred drunk fuck. But I don't mean that in a good way.
Actually, I actually know something about that, and it's
Tell me.
this. It's this. Your mama's so fat. When God created light, he had to tell her to get the hell out the way.
A nigger joke.
Hey. Hey,
Al, you still there?
It's nigger.
Oh, yeah. Fucking niggers. Yeah, all of the niggers. Keith Richards said, 3 niggers tried to kill me one night in the East End of London. I was buying some heroin from them, and they tried to kill me. So I said, you can fuck me in the arse, but you're not going to kill me.
You know what? The weirdest thing in the world.